Welcome, Anime Leader fans. How you guys doing? Let's get ready with the show. And do we have Ray? Do we have Sam? Do we have James on the show too? We're about to find out. So let's hit the intro. Let's go.
Well, you thought it was going to be Sam, but you're wrong. It's me, Rayapollo. And guess what? Sam's dead. So I'm here introducing the cast. So, like as always, it's your boy, Legend D-Vash, the man who loves cheese on pancakes, but also happens to have good taste in anime. I guess it works. Welcome, Miguel, back to the podcast.
Thank you.
And then a man who knows movies better than the back of your hand, who's also probably one of the cutest dudes I know on this podcast. I mean, besides myself.
It's me,
my boy, the CEO of Careful for Spoilers, James Barnes. Welcome back. How you doing, my guy?
Doing good. How about you, man?
Glad to be
I'm
back
doing
here.
great. Yes, it's great. Rest in peace, Sam. Remember the Corona he was drinking last episode?
Oh man, that's
Got
perfect. That's perfect.
Got him. We told him not to drink that beer. He was like, I'm all.
And it makes total sense because you know how Sam was the only one that drank it last time, and me, James, and Ray weren't, right? Right, James?
Yeah, one of these days we'll do it. We'll all do it together on the podcast.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh man, but what's going on with you guys? I know there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. We've been practicing social distancing since we started the show, so we're okay.
I know that's what I'm about to say. Like, we've been doing this in the start of the show because we record from our own comfort of our own home, so we're perfect in this position.
Yeah, I'm an introvert, so this was made for me. I'm good.
Yeah, this is my refresh time anyway, so this is fine. Like I am an introvert that I like to be out and talk with people, but I also need a lot of time to recharge to get back to that. So this is gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine.
I totally agree. Like for example, today, I was doing my JoJo type of edits for today, and I was getting that work done. I was hitting that 2-hour mark that me and Sam did, and then I was cutting it short, 1 hour left. But then I was also in voice chat at the same time with Cypher and a couple other people, and then Cypher comes in, hey guys, let's all play Monopoly right now. I'm like, sure, why not? So I just said, you know what? Never play Monopoly. Then I asked, how are we gonna do this? It took us 30 minutes for myself. I felt like a 40-year-old person trying to figure out how to work Steam to make an account of Steam, but then I already had one. But what I needed to make an account is of UbiPlay. So I had to make an account of that. And then finally buy Monopoly since it has a 75% discount. It was originally $25, but they came out to be like $6. So I'm like, sure. So we all buy Monopoly, and then tomorrow we're gonna buy Uno and play Uno together on Steam. So now I feel regretness towards the PC game since I always was so harsh in it. Now I'm actually playing PC games and I don't mind. So Steam looks like I'm starting to like it a lot more.
I mean, this is what happens all the time. People are like, oh yeah, PC, but then they've never actually had a PC that can play games. And then they're like, PC sucks. And then they get a PC and they're like, oh, well,
it's not that bad.
I can play some PC games. Yeah, I bet.
I've played GTA 5 on my Xbox and then played it on a PC. It is way different. The graphics are way better. I think it's better to play because I have more accuracy with a mouse than
you have much higher frame rate. Like
that too.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
So it was pretty weird to to roll the dice and actually throw it there and actually pressing the keyboard, the space bar, the alt bar, on the keyboard of saying enter, backspace, actually move the dice, by the place and everything. I'm like, this is pretty cool, but it's much easier than have a controller. You just have one hand and just pressing the buttons at the same time. So it looks pretty cool.
By the way, Kirk made a really good joke. He says, no Sam, no samurai. Conspiracy.
Oh, interesting. That is very true. Maybe also a platform Rayapollo the whole
I think
time.
this was the plan all along. But speaking of that, Samurai, I don't really want to get into it too much because I lied. Sam's not dead. He'll be joining us shortly. Don't worry, he'll be here. But no, like the title says, unfortunately, and we did call this on this show.
We did.
At least we speculated that this was possible. is that Samurai 8 is unfortunately coming to an end.
Yep.
And I guess I'm annoyed because I still think it was the better of the newer books that was out, but you know, the sales did not agree with me. It's just, and we were talking about a little bit before we got started, is that it definitely took too long to get its footing.
Oh, it did, definitely, for sure.
And that absolutely killed it. Like these other books start lighter, but like you can kind of get into them pretty quick, and that's the point. So, I don't know.
Kishimoto I only got 2 chapters in. Like I wanted to read more, and now that it's coming to an end,
it's like, a brain dump. Like he literally dumps everything in his brain that he had about this in his head, like in the first 5 chapters, and it's too much information.
Not to compare to Samurai to the other current new gen series, but the way Black Clover and plus Jujutsu Kaisen has done their way of the first 20 chapters or so, that's how Samurai should have started. Give in those seeds of the bad guy. Give those seeds.
Gotta plant the seeds,
and then build it up to. By the time chapter 50 hits, by the time chapter 80 hits, was when you bring it all back together. I feel like with Samurai 8, he gave chapter 50, 80, and 100 in the beginning, those big seeds, and then building the character development. And I felt like that was too much for current readers to try and learn more manga in the West and the East. In the East, the sales were horrible. Nobody in Japan really liked it. They were criticizing it and all bad. So I really felt bad for the series that it had a hate already before it even started.
But I guess what it sucks because there were no seeds. He just threw trees at you. He was like, here's a whole tree. You go catch it. And it didn't stick. But if you look at the rankings, it still did better than one that has not been canceled yet. It did better than Zip Man. And so I think that Zip Man is on the cutting block now at this point. It's like, okay.
I'll be honest, dude. I'm kind of more interested in Samurai 8 than Zip Man at this point. I've read like 5 chapters of Zip Man, and it's fine. Like I thought it would be better from the first chapter, but it's all right. I'm not really interested in continuing.
I can understand that. Like I get that. Everything. So let's just talk about the post from Weekly Shonen Jump for issue 17. The cover is Promise Neverland. Number 1 is Demon Slayer, of course. 2 One Piece, C page Jujutsu Kaisen, 3 Dr. Stone, 4 Volleyball plus Ultra, C page Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs, Mashal, My Hero, Black Clover, Undead Unluck, We Never Learn, which I have no clue what that is. Actually, I need to check that out.
Me too. I'm very curious about it.
The Witch's Guardian, which I have thoughts. Chainsaw Man, great. Act Age, great. Let's see. What is this? Mission
Yazakura Family.
Yazakura Family?
It's like Spy Family, but with more of a family.
I remember you telling me about that.
But
yeah.
But the Mission Yazakura Family.
So a Spy Family with less action. Gotcha.
No. Mission Yazakura Family has people that have actual skills that have more of a supernatural ability, but not actual like Super Saiyan, Ki, and anything like that. But it's very good.
Better. Okay, I got you.
It's really good.
Mataba Security, A Gravity Boys, Samurai 8, which is ending, and then Zip Band is at the
I'm shocked that a Gravity Boys is doing better than Samurai 8, and that's sad because
it's weird and like it's like weird gender fluidness stuff. Yeah. Which it's just different, and I think that's why it's still there. It is very different than everything else on this in this issue. Like it's completely different. So I can see why it's still around. It's not my cup of tea, but there are some people who like to drink that tea. So I don't know. It's just, this is like, if I was to pick up one of these if I was to pick up this issue, had not read half of these before, I would still think that these are probably pretty decent. Like, it's a good spread, if you ask me, honestly.
It is. It's very diverse, and it has its own type of audience. Like, One Piece, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dr. Stone, Haiku, all these type of series have their own unique audience. A lot of people do like Mashley, some people like Zip Man, some people like Gravity Boys, some of us don't. So each people has their own audience and cup of tea, like you said.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I'm curious to see what takes its place because it's being canceled because something's taking its place. But what's taking its place? Will Could it be a title by a man named Taite Kubo?
I don't know.
But I don't want to talk about that yet because I want to talk about that with Sam.
Yeah,
but
because I was
beyond
about to
this,
something as well.
Yeah, I was like, so beyond that, I started reading Samurai 8 again because I was like, well, it's ending, so I guess I should just catch up so it doesn't get spoiled for me online. And I'll be honest, I like Samurai 8. Like, once you get past his initial just like information dump, it turns into a pretty fun story. Which, like I said, just sucks that it took so long, but here we are. It's one of those things where I was prepared for it to be short, just not this short. I was expecting at least like to the end of the year.
What's crazy? 2 series are actually gonna end next week. 7 Deadly Sins and Samurai 8 at the same time. How'd you know that? Interesting. Another conspiracy.
I mean,
maybe.
I'm not gonna like 7 Deadly Sins though. It's kind of like, well, you guys basically told me that was dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed.
Oh man, I've been playing. Oh, speaking of 7 Deadly Sins, and this goes for anybody who's watching right now. Are you guys playing the Did you download the mobile game?
I know Sam did. I didn't because I just kind of left the mobile games since I kind of transfer phone. I don't know. It's never been my thing. I get it.
Well, I downloaded this and it's what is it? 7 Deadly Sins Grand something. I don't remember what the whole thing, but it's actually pretty good. If you play Dragon Ball Legends, it's that, but in the 7 Deadly Sins universe, but way more in depth actually. It's weird because like to the point where you can go back to the Boris hat, get your quest there. You can go to different towns and walk around like you're actually walking around as Meliodas. You can get different outfits for Elizabeth, which I'm like, oh my god, they really went this far.
Does it have? Wait, they did all that detail. It couldn't even put the detail on the actual season 3 anime. They put different outfits.
Oh yeah, no, this mobile app, this game looks way better than the last season of your anime. Straight up.
Wow. I mean, different
Straight
funds,
up.
Man.
But look, so like when you do like, because it's got a gacha mechanic, which is like you can buy packs of gems to get packs with more characters in it if you want. So far I've just been playing what they've been giving me because that's how I play these games. I just play what they give me and I'm done with it.
Yeah.
So there's an animation where you pull down and you can like it plays this whole thing to where it unlocks the packs where it's Meliodas versus one of the like the at the time the big giant demon weapons with all the cannons for a face. And it's sick. Like I actually kind of surprised at how freaking cool this is. Like it looks so good. And I don't know, the game is easy to play. It's fun. So if you really like 7 Deadly Sins, I think you should give it a shot at least. Like absolutely.
Cool. Question: did you play the Black Clover game as well? Clover Knights,
on mobile?
Yeah, the mobile one. Because I was actually, which one would you think is better? But since you haven't played it, because
I'll give that a shot. I'll add that one to the list because I've been playing. There was the Fate game. That's also pretty cool. But like I said, I've been playing Dragon Ball Legends, and I just added this one, which is also fun. So
yeah. So I can assume it's on iPad.
Maybe iPad, probably, but I'm playing on iPhone. So
okay.
Yeah, because I played the Black Clover mobile game. I like it, but I drop it after 3 hours. I don't know the style of the game where you have to press the button and the person attacks, it goes back in. It just didn't really catch my interest too much. That's what I was hoping.
So it had like on-screen buttons.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's not to me. That's not built to be a game on your phone. That's a game that they put on your phone.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, it wasn't for me as the audience. I wasn't entertained. That's why I just dropped after 3 hours. I still have it on the app, I think, or maybe I deleted it. Let's see. Yep, I still have an app and barely touch it.
I'm trying to decide if I can. Well, I can. So what I can do is I can screen record the video of that and I can send it to y'all so y'all can see it. But it's
cool.
It's pretty lit. Like I like it. And when I say it looked better than the whole last season of the anime, it did. So and I mean, listen. So I'm gonna tell people right now. People are like, "Oh, I'm not a fan of mobile games." It's this thing like with the PCs. Mobile games have come so far. Mobile games are completely different now than they were 5 years ago. Like seriously, like they're actually worth like spending time on. Not to just say, "Oh, I have time to play my PC, my Xbox, or on my phone." I'm not gonna pick my phone. But like if I'm out doing something, like it's literally something I could do that will keep my interest to actually pass the time now. Instead of just like, oh, these games suck, but I have them. But no, this is actually a game. I'm like, oh, we're out and I didn't bring anything else. So yeah, I'll play this. Why not? Like that's where we are now. And I really like it.
For me, the only two games I play like really put money on, like hundreds of dollars. I put Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. Those are the two games I put money on and time.
You know how much money I spend on phone games? Zero. Cause no. I'm not gonna do it. Like they give you so many ways to play for free. Why am I gonna give you more money?
The jewels, to rebuild your Clash and the clans and all those things.
I have this virtue called patience. I am very patient when it comes to these games. I don't care how long it's gonna take. Oh, well, if you do this, it's gonna take 5 hours to build this chair. I don't care.
Cool.
I'll wait.
It's free.
Exactly, it's free. I'll be back in 5 hours.
One of the consumers, they got me with their promos, their ads. Hey, spend $5, you get this much more jewels because you're saving 80% off. I'm like, sure, why not $5 here? You got me,
bro. There was a time where I was like, do I want to eat or do I want to put money in a video game? and if you look at me, I obviously chose to eat, so it's fine. But no, there was what was it, Black Desert. They had a mobile client as well that I downloaded for iPad. That's actually pretty good. There's this I think Korean game called Dragon Raja.
Never heard of that.
Which is one of the best looking games you probably will have ever seen, and it's on your phone. I'm not kidding when I say this.
Huh.
What's it called?
A Dragon Raja. So Dragon and then Raja.
Okay.
It has a character creator and it's nuts. I was like, excuse me, how is this this is a phone game? Like, I'm pretty sure they stole all my information when I downloaded it, but it's awesome. And I'm like, maybe I can boot it up right now. I might be able to show you guys just kind of how it looks, just because I just want you to be able to see just a general, this is what a person looks like in this game. It's ridiculous.
While you bring that up, I'm going to say something that I could relate to what Light just said right now. He said that I have a friend that paid like $300 in a month.
I was just going to bring that up.
A couple years ago. I was like, dude, you're not going to play this game in the future. And I was right. I can relate to that because I haven't downloaded Clash Royale or Clash of Clans into my new phone, iPhone 11, since I traded in my old phone since September, October. My old phone is still over there in my nightstand, still having my old Clash Royale and Clash of Clans app. Still haven't re-downloaded it into the new phone, so I could understand that because I spent probably both apps together, probably spent about $300 together, more or less around there. So I can relate to that.
Can't relate.
I don't mind downloading DLCs and stuff, but microtransactions, no. I will not do it.
It truly depends. Not. It depends on the game, and even then, for me, it's rare. I will buy DLC all day long because if it's more content for the actual video game, I'll buy it.
Like Spider-Man has some really good DLC.
Oh yeah, they did. Even though I haven't finished it. But
what is this?
Did you guys play Injustice of the mobile game?
Oh my god! Yeah, look. No. If you could see this, this is a cutscene from the game.
Okay, that looks so good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Movie.
It's ridiculous. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, it's made in Unreal. It's Unreal. I'm sorry, that was real lame. But I when I downloaded this and looked, I was like, why does this look so good? I'm so confused. And it's actually fun, and the combat works, and I'm like, okay. It works. I like it. So
you've convinced me to try mobile games again.
Just give it a shot. I'm telling you, if you have a newer phone, you have no reason to not try them because these phones are built to do cool stuff like this now. If you ask me,
phone. My phone's old. It's nothing new.
No, it's not. Isn't that the iPhone 11, you dummy?
It's that iPhone 11 regular, just the one that has 128 gigabytes. Not too much.
I'm gonna punch you in the forehead.
That's why you need the 11 Pro 512, my friend.
Yeah, you need the 11 Pro Max.
Damn, yeah, both got the Max. Shit. You see, they have money. I'm the broke guy with the panelists.
Listen, it's not how money works. It's I'm just bad with it. That's why I have these things.
Now, but last thing about the mobile game, did you guys play Injustice of the mobile game version?
No, actually, I tried and I didn't like it.
I did, and I like that more.
How much money did you spend on that?
I don't know, but I don't.
Oh my god!
No, meaning I don't know because I don't think I spent any money since I was always playing it. So I was using the free to play. The more you play, the more points you got. So the more points I use is that I got more gold characters, silver characters, and everything. So I always play, and I had that on my free time. So when I wasn't doing homework or when I never did homework, I was always playing that. So it was so much fun to play. So Injustice was one of my favorite games because it was just always slide left, slide right, up, down, boom. So that was so simple to play with.
I can see that. I understand that. But no, when Injustice 2 came out, I was busy playing the console version, and they were trying to like pitch it at the same time. And I'm like, no, I just want to play Injustice when I'm on my PlayStation. I want to play it on my phone. And I tried it one time, and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. So I never went back.
Was it because was the phone small back then, and now it's not as big as now?
I had a much smaller phone then, so yeah, that would be partial to why. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense now. Would you play if it's still out? Like still?
I'm sure I could go download it somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure
because you have the iPhone Max, you see, so you have the perfect screen. You have almost a tablet right there, so it's perfect.
Right. But I also have an iPad, so but you're right. I feel you. I mean, now I'm at the point. I'm literally at the point now where I told you guys that we can. I don't care. I have the Xbox test flight, so I was playing Halo on my iPhone.
Oh, nice.
I can stream Halo to my phone, and it works. And I can pair an Xbox controller.
That's is effing lit because I just to also transition about another Halo thing is that I just found out on Steam you can also play Microsoft games in that Halo, the whole package of Master Chief for $39.99.
The Master Chief collection,
for $39.99. I'm like,
there's only one game available in it right now, which is Halo Reach, but there will be all of them at some point. They're remastering all of them for PC specifically.
I saw that, and then I saw the backlog that Ray sent me months ago that you could connect your PS4 controller to your PC. I was like, oh shit! So I did this today, and I'm like, yo, I could just have my PlayStation Switch and just play PC games on this. This is epic lit.
James, he's seeing the light. You see the light in his eyes? He's seeing it.
I'm like, I could play Halo and never buy an Xbox.
Oh my God.
This is lit. I love this.
By the way, Mia, thank you so much for the $1.99 talking about the techie gamer struggles with Miguel. Yeah, it's true.
Yes, thank you, Mia.
That's to go towards your iPhone 11 Pro Max.
right there in my jar. I could just say that,
God. No, but it's like I don't know. Like phones have come such a long way. I feel like phones are kind of at a peak right now, which is fine.
Oh, for sure.
But you could do so much on a phone now that I'm like, if you just give it a chance, you'll find out you could do. Like I've edited whole videos on phones. Like I've played whole games on phones. Yes, I've edited a whole video, multiple actually on my cell phone.
How does that work?
Which is nuts.
I've thought about that. How does that work?
Exactly how you think it would work. You shoot the video on your phone. You open it in iMovie, and you cut it like you would, and you could do zooms and stuff. Like you can't do all the super fancy stuff, but you can make it look like you didn't edit it on a phone.
Yeah, if it's just basic stuff, like you can definitely make it look
like
good.
I'm gonna pull back the curtain. All of my unboxing videos were shot on an iPhone.
Okay, that part I do know.
All of them.
That part I do
all
know.
of them were shot on an iPhone.
I mean, your
edited?
iPhone has a 12 megapixel camera. Well, multiple 12 megapixel cameras.
Because he has 3
that can shoot 4K and 60 frames per second.
Exactly. But most people wouldn't know that. They would be like, oh, you shot that with some actual equipment. No, I was literally just my cell phone and a tripod, and sometimes my wife was holding it.
That part can tell people. Your wife be like, here, babe. Like here, more here. Okay, more there.
Yo,
cool.
I need the S20 Ultra. I need that phone.
That thing is nuts.
It's insane.
It's detailed.
I like it. It is. I like it. I like that zoom on that phone. It's
I was
insane.
just about to say that zoom looks so good.
And not even the 100. Like, just give me the 30 times, like in like actual digital zoom, and it's like I don't think I would need any other camera until they started like getting to like DSLR quality, which it'll be a while, but still.
Oh yeah.
You could do a lot with that, and I would love it. I feel like if we were all in the same place, we could do all of our videos on that phone.
One thing I do want to agree with Mia. She just said iPhoneography is an entire movement, and it's very true because
it's true. Yeah,
me taking pictures of my girlfriend that she. I hope one day I'll get tired and I'm kind of retired because I take pictures way too much of her.
No, if you get married, you're gonna be an Instagram husband like your boy, and nope, it's a forever title.
It's a forever title, that's for sure. Because I take one picture, but one is not enough, so I have to take 25. Then make sure you like them first, and then after that, I'm done for the day.
But Oh, have you taken pictures of her and her friends? Because then it's longer. And there's
I
more
have. When we go out like once in a month or once every 3 months with her friends, I take a picture of her friends, and that's not just one picture, and it's very annoying. By the way,
I think all the other husbands suck on purpose, so that way I have to take the pictures every time. They're like, "Oh, Ray's better at it, so he can do it." Yeah, exactly. Every single time.
Tell my girlfriend, hey, girls, why don't you just let my boyfriend take it because he's very good. He does the YouTube and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. Just tell everybody to take pictures because you know what? I'll just stand here the whole night and just charge them $5. I wish I could just do that.
I mean, you should just make them buy your drinks. You'll be fine.
That's very true. But the pictures have evolved so much better because I was actually looking back last week of how the pictures look 5 years ago of my IG compared to now. I'm like, yo, I was ugly back then. But two, the pictures pixelated was so bad.
You was just like pre-cute, not ugly.
That's a good word, yeah. That's what my girlfriend
Mia says portrait mode is your friend, Miguel.
She
uses that all the time. She told me, babe, use portrait mode. That's the best. I'm like,
they take really like sometimes they take fantastic pictures.
They do like so detailing you. I'm like, oh, you know what? Just most of the time you don't even have to move it. Just press and that's it. I'm like,
it's the bokeh. It's great.
like this function is so broken. I just have to press it and that's it.
Now, Light put in a good question here. What is one video game you guys have played that blew you away the first time you played it?
Recent memory, Spider-Man PS4.
I was just
straight
about
up.
Same.
I was just about to say that recent memory, Spider-Man. Younger version of me, Halo.
I mean, and if I were to go back just a hair further, God of War PS4. Nuts!
Dude, you're stealing my answers.
I'm not stealing them. I'm sharing them with you. Like those games are amazing.
Yeah, God of War is insane. Another one that I can think of, Infamous Second Son.
Yes!
I was blown away by that game.
One, so I can't say that one.
Dude,
it's a fun game.
Sick.
You have a PlayStation, you can probably get it pretty cheap now. So
the one I played was Infamous, but I was with my brother back then, and play the first one at that time was great just to see the buildings, the powers if you're going with it. So
pick up Second Son. I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah. Not a spoiler, but in Second Son, this guy can use multiple powers. So
he's like all for one. Oh no.
Yeah,
I realized that he's like all for one. Oh no.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Same. Oh no. If they took that story that way, that'd be sick. Okay, never mind. We have to stop now. And Insomniac, you cannot have that for free. I'm coming to make this game with you. Anyway, Kirk said Golden Sun. I don't know why did you say that name? Did you know how much I like Golden Sun? Are you joking with me?
I've never played it.
Golden Sun is one of the best handheld games I've ever played. Ever.
Yeah.
It's a JRPG for the Game Boy Advance and it's phenomenal.
Never played it. I'm looking at it right now, but I've seen the characters.
I have both cartridges still. So like I'm ready to play them again when that Analog Pocket finally comes out. Like I need it so I can play those.
Like, go buy the Spider-Man game now. How have you have a PS4 and never played Spider-Man? And that is one of your favorite superheroes. My God.
Oh, hey, Light. Hold up.
Yo.
Fix it immediately.
Fix that, please.
It's insanely good.
Go get this game. And if you don't like it, don't tell me because I will hate you forever. But I'm just kidding. But you should at least give it a shot. It's a fantastic PlayStation game. Not just a fantastic Spider-Man game, but like a fantastic video game in general.
Yeah, the graphics, the mechanics, the open world aspect of it. It's everything I personally love about video games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if James can finish Horizon, that'll be one more list. James, who's throwing shade? Bryce is. Oh, come on, James. You got to finish Horizon, my guy.
So that's one of my best friends, Brees. Okay. I've only played Horizon for like 3 hours. I need to play it. I still have it, but I haven't done anything.
Play that freaking game. That story, that lore, it's so good. I love it. I mean, I will say the controls are a little frustrating, so I can understand that. But the game is good.
I've wanted to play it before. I just never had the chance to play it.
Didn't it win Game of the Year?
It probably won something somewhere, yeah, because it is a really good game. Like, it's well done. Like, the story is fantastic. The lore is incredible. The characters are awesome. Like, the environment, like, one of the coolest environments in video games, period. So I'm hoping that second one is coming out with the PlayStation 5. Like, I need that.
Oh, another game that blew me away. Jedi Fallen Order. Yes! I love that game.
It's I think it's my favorite Star Wars game. Actually,
Oh, hands
I think
down.
it is. Yeah, I think it's
Force
my favorite.
Unleashed was my favorite for
That
a
was my
long
favorite
time,
one.
but this
Mhm.
is next level.
I never finished Force Unleashed because one mission got me F up that I never could have passed it, so I just gave up and never.
Is it the one where they're making you do platforming in an action game? Because I hate that. Yep.
Well, it was
So I struggled with
think
a
so,
part of
conflict.
that for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And then I eventually figured it out.
That was me. I was struggling and just never continued because I just kept dying in the same position. I was like, you know what, I'm done. I just gave up, so I just never played it again. But the game was my favorite though. It was really good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thanks, Light. I got that at either Ross or Marshall's. I can't remember.
Oh, the Batman poster.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. I like it. So I want to round this question out with the video game stuff real quick. So I guess favorite anime game. I mean, I know that we haven't played many, but yeah, what's your favorite anime game? That's cheating, but you're right.
it is.
You're right,
dude. I love just turning it on and flying.
They did it great.
I love it.
They nailed that part. They did. You got time. Oh, you gonna make time to play.
Or since Ray's done with the game, maybe he could just send that over real quick, and I could just.
Yeah, let me send over my Xbox copy real quick. Yep.
Oh, you get the Xbox copy. I have to get that PS4 copy.
No.
Like, hey, send that shit over real quick.
I'll be back on PlayStation for PlayStation 5, but no, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot still tell you
you gave away your PlayStation. Damn.
Fantastic game. Like has some issues as a video game, but like just as a Dragon Ball game,
but as overall,
you can't beat that.
Like, what do you rate it, you and James? Because James, have you finished it or not yet?
I'm taking my time. I haven't even gotten to the Boo Saga yet.
Take your time.
I'm loving this game much.
I think I gave it a 6, and I still think that was fair. I mean, if I was pressed one day, I could probably say 7. But like, just
being objective and just a straight up review, I would give it a 7.5. Some of the mechanics still need a lot of work.
Oh yes, and that's the reason why. And that's the reason why I gave it a 6, because you're doing that for so long. And like at some point, it's like, well, if I didn't love this series as much as I do, like I would have gave up a long time ago. But no, I love that series, and so it's just fun for me to play.
For me, anime games is Naruto Storm 2.
Ooh, 2? Did you play 4?
Wait, 4 was the one that is the last arc, right? The last story.
Yeah, well, it had Boruto at the end.
Well, you said favorite, so that's why I say 2. Then second is 4, because to me, it's 2. I like it because that was the story of Naruto versus Sasuke again. I know that, and done well. And also, they fixed the problems of 1, so they improve it, and also to run around the city of the Hidden Leaf Village. So that was really nice to see and everything, to play that. And with the characters that you grew up with Naruto, Sasuke, with Shikamaru and all that, those characters I grew up with, that was really nice to see. However, if I'm speaking with second favorite, Naruto Storm 4. So that was really good as well.
Yeah, so I mean, if I was going to go like, what's my favorite anime arena fighter, I would pick Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 straight up. Because it had every character. It played the best. It looked the best.
Too many characters.
I love that. Like, I love that game. And I actually might download that and play it again soon on stream, because that'd be sick.
If you do, let's play, because I still have it in my PlayStation, but I haven't touched that.
Yep, I'll cross play you on my Xbox. It'll be great. But no, I just remember. So I played the Black Clover game. Didn't I send you that? Don't you have that now?
Yeah, I just sadly barely touch it, because it's like me as a Black Clover. It's
not very good.
If I have to rate it as a like what James said, as a straight review, not as a fan, more of a critic, I have to get that thing as a 5 or 4 out of 10.
I absolutely gave it a 5, because it's short. It is not very good.
Yeah, but
the campaign's short.
Like, it's super short. James, I think I finished it in like 3 hours.
I finished that in I finished that in 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's super short.
It's super short.
It's so short that you get bored of it. And then after some of my friends in the Black Clover community, they continue playing. I'm like, what? How do you find fun with this game? This shit's like, I love it that Ray sent it to him as a gift and everything.
Die hard fans of the series, man.
I'm like, I love the fan. I love the community. I love the fandom. But Black Clover, I'm sorry, but the game was trash.
You deserve a better game.
Yeah,
how's the mechanics?
You deserve a better game. They're bad.
The mechanics was really, really too complex. They should have not been. It was too complicated for no reason. It should have been more simple, and it felt like they was trying too hard. I'm like, literally just make it simple. Do the buttons as much as simple as you need to. This is your first game. Learn from this, and after that, I feel like they need to learn too much from this because it felt really disappointment as a fan, and to play this, you could have done much better. And as far as like, I hate giving it 4 out of 5 because it could have been so much more.
I was trying to decide, is there another one? And I don't think so. I think that's literally the only one.
Yeah, that is the only one.
Oh man, it's whack.
We also here say that Light says, I like the Naruto Storm, but the series as well. I'm not a fan of the anime games now. Too many lazy developments. Black Clover, Tokyo Ghoul,
you're not wrong.
One Justice, and Bandai.
Oh, Sam's alive.
Sam, how you doing, Sam? I did not know your name was Miguel.
He said Jump Force, and yep, you right. That's unfortunate.
It's a resurrection. Resurrected after Jump Force. What's going on?
Oh, no. I think your hatred for Jump Force brought you back to life. The hate drove your body back to life.
Yep.
It was.
I was just gonna ask, like, what's your most hated anime game?
For me, Jump Force.
Jump Force.
me watching Ray play it gave me more hatred because of how much he played it was so little. I wanted to see more, but then I'm like, why would I want to see Ray get mad?
I almost bought the collector's edition for $200.
I'm so glad because we were talking about it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk about just like, so the reason why I don't like Jump Force so much is because I love the Jump Stars games. Those games are so much fun. They're not great. They're really good and they're a lot of fun. But they had hyped the hell out of this game. They're like, Jump Force is the 3D version of this you've always wanted. All your favorite characters we're going to put in this game. And it's going to be, it looks awesome. We have a crazy storyline. It's going to be great.
I mean, Jump Force didn't really need the 3D. They could have just stylized it like exactly. Dragon Ball Fighters did. And it would have been incredible. The 3D looks cool. That's what I'm saying. It looks cool. But they spent too much time on it, and
it's like, have you ever seen those cakes that like look incredible, but it's all fondant and then it tastes like ass? Yep. That was Jump Force to me. It looks awesome from the surface. It looks like so much fun, and then it's not. I'm sure, like, yeah, it's fun for like a few rounds with your friends. You know, haha! I just beat your favorite character with Yugi Moto. How about that? You know, and then you're like, oh, where's the story mode? And then you're like, no, don't do that. And then you do it. You're like, oh no, why did I play the story mode? I wish they hadn't done a creative character. You just like got to pick a character and play the story from their perspective.
They added so much time to create your own character. Like, this is a character from the whole Weekly Shonen Jump, the whole like Jump Force. They don't need folks to make our own character. We want to choose a character. We want to play as Zoro to kick the ass of Sasuke. We want to use Naruto to kick ass of Goku because Goku sucks ass. We want to use the character of freaking all these characters.
Whoa! Nobody said that about Goku.
I'm not throwing no shade. That's not
that
true.
Was the complete shade.
Sounded like shade.
That was a lot of shade.
Sounds like shade to me.
I'm not throwing no shade. That's not true. Okay? Because it's true.
Okay.
Anyway,
all right.
So
the smallest tree casts the least amount of shade, but that's all right.
All I'm saying is that Jump Force should have done less work on story mode and characterization, and should focus on the characters built
and made it a good arena fighter.
And plus
that should have been.
Yeah, and the graphics, because the graphics
they should have just stuck with
the
arena fighter. Yeah,
the graphics.
I didn't mind the graphics.
No, that's what I'm saying. The graphics look great. They really did look good.
They did.
I mean, some of the characters had weird shaped foreheads, but you know, hey.
You see, the graphics reminds me of the Saint Seiya from Netflix. That's what the graphics remind me of.
Saint Seiya from Netflix looks better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it reminds me of it. Like, why did it could have been?
No, they all have normal size foreheads. No. So I mean, like Jump Force, I wanted to love that game, and I think it's the heartbreak of it not living up to the expectation that they also built, and then what I was hoping it would be really was a terrible combination for that game. I know there are people who genuinely kind of have fun with that game, and that's fine. You could absolutely have fun with that game. I can't take that from you.
Oh yeah.
But just as a game is not very good. So yeah, maybe Jump Force 2 will be great.
Yeah, I think it's free on Game Pass right now, which is how I played it. Yep. And then I'm like, oh,
I wish that's how I played it.
It takes like an hour just to get to the fighting part. Yes. Like, I don't care about creating this character. I don't care about all of this dialogue back and forth. Yep. I'm like, I just want to punch people and use Kamehameha waves. Like, what the fuck?
Yep, that was that. They took that away from you. They literally didn't give you the easiest part.
Do you guys think they try to copy of Smash Bros but fail? Do you guys think that's what they try to do?
No, I don't. I don't think so, because if they tried, they really fucked it. Like,
badly. Like, I feel like, and this will be controversial, I feel like PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale was a better game than Jump Force, and that game is Well,
that's something else. That game is something else. That game was something else.
But welcome, Sam. What's up, man?
I'm good, guys. I'm back, resurrected.
You
died as a samurai, came back as a Shinigami, but you know.
He did it! He did it!
He used his own title that he came up with. He used the reanimation jutsu, the Edo Tensei, Sam summoning.
Man, don't put those signs on the screen. You don't know what you're gonna
man,
summon. You better relax.
You don't know who's watching this.
Yeah, you don't know who's watching. You don't know what you're gonna summon. You better be careful.
Yeah, I don't have that good neighborhood where you can put these signs, you know. No. But yeah, definitely for you guys. Glad to be here. A little bit late. Sorry for you guys.
You're here now. That's all that matters.
To have you, my dude.
You was having dinner with the family and you died because of the corona from last week. It's fine.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
I mean, at least my country, China, actually found a cure. No more people are getting sick. No new people are getting sick anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just talking about a beer. Like, it was a bad beer.
Oh, did somebody say beer?
Oh, no! Don't tell me the same beer is still there. Please, God, no.
Oh,
it is!
It's still there. You never
Get rid of that! Get rid of that!
Wow.
Gross!
Sam still got the same beer from last week.
Get rid of that!
I'm just, I guess, dissecting it to find the cure.
Are you trying to make it go through a second fermentation? Because don't do that. No.
No.
Get rid of that. Wow. God dang it, Sam. Exactly. The whole chat's like, no.
Oh, man.
Good God.
Jesus.
All right, well, we saved all the good stuff for you. We waited until we got here. I mean, we talked about a lot. We talked about a lot of video games and anime video games. No, we didn't talk about that. Jeez.
Cheese Louise from, packets of cheese, like what you ate? Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I was just trying to transition it, back to packets of cheese.
No.
Bruh.
That ain't working.
Yeah, ain't working for hell.
No.
I'm sorry. But I guess we can really kind of get into we can go back to the structure. So I guess we want to talk about what we've been actually reading. If you guys want to get into that. Have you guys been reading anything?
I did not read
anything
this week, so for me, I didn't have the chance, even though
I read Black Clover and I read Samurai 8. So
yes, so
you caught up?
Do that.
No, not completely. I'm almost there.
To the Black Clover, One Piece, I cut up to My Hero, Samurai 8, 5 chapters behind now instead of 10. But to what Sam put in the notes, I did not read. I forgot to.
That's okay. I mean, we just talk about what we read. So what'd you read, Sam?
I did read Samurai 8, and I'm already caught up, ready for its new chapter next.
You ready? Okay. Sunday. Well, I'm gonna try and catch up so that way we can talk about it.
I had my thoughts, but
you can kind of
save it. I can save it. Or
you can talk about a little bit of it. We're not gonna He had to clear his throat. That means it's bad. Oh no.
Damn.
He can't even put the words together. Oh God, I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to spoil.
Are you crying, Sam? Are you crying?
A little bit of it. They gave it the bleach treatment 8 years ago.
Oh man, this is what I was worried about. I was worried about that, so he had to rush it, huh?
Really bad. They rushed it very badly. There were so many other stuff that was supposed to be made and help build for different characters and stuff, but you can literally tell the last 10 chapters before its next last chapter, they just sped that stuff up. It was kind of interesting, but at the same time, it was aggravating to me. It was just artificial character development, rushed. It didn't fit at all for when it came to Hachimaru and Anne.
Does Anne get any character development?
Barely.
That's what I was worried about.
That's sad because from the beginning, Anne seemed like she was a big main key of the story and the plot.
She could have been.
And then with what happened, saying what you're saying, got rushed. She just got pushed to the sideline and just had to rush through what the story was, to move forward. And
so
that sucks.
That's unfortunate. Like I should be caught up to where Sam is tonight. So yeah, that sucks.
It was by tonight tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Like story semi interesting, but at the same time it's not. Like you just feel so rushed, and then these random shit that's been happening. Like how the hell did this happen? I wanted some character. If this was gonna happen, at least give him more character development and not just all the way from the beginning. And
well, I mean, he made the most busted characters ever. The power scaling in that universe is stupid busted.
Yeah.
Like if you put Hachimaru, and this is James, this is for real. If you put Hachimaru up against Naruto or Goku at their strongest forms, he could probably beat them.
Yes,
it's stupid how busted it is.
He beats Kid Naruto like nothing, even with the whole tail beast into him. He beats him like nothing.
But barely true. Like, oh my god! Now I'm getting like I'm not mad. It's just I'm frustrated.
Yeah, I feel you. This is what I'm feeling.
So James, for example, any of the current new gen, Asta, Deku, and also Tanjiro, any of the current new gens.
Oh, Hachimaru could one-shot them.
Will one-shot them
all three of them at the same time. Actually
can.
Hachimaru has the power of planetary strength. Or cosmic strength.
He's a planet buster essentially. Yeah, like in the first 20 chapter, he's a planet buster potentially.
And it's insane. Damn. I'm like, wow. The first villain in the first 10 chapters came at Hachimaru by destroying a moon.
Yes, the first time you're introduced to like one of the main villains, he literally shows up, cuts a moon, mind you, in half.
And then in half, and then
for fun, by the way.
So I'm like, so this is your main villain, a guy named Atta? Okay, cool. I see. And then Hachimaru goes into the next arc, and then just
gotta go find Seiya. Kirk's right.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I thought Kishiro, he was like, oh, I've got to make a character stronger than Naruto, and he does.
He really does.
But then he could have done that much later, much later, and he just literally rushed it within the first 20 chapters. And Light, he kind of is the planet.
I would say that he kind of is in the first. Like, at chapter 20, he's like he can technically bust a planet.
He has the great potential to bust.
Exactly.
Yeah, correct. Like he has the strength, the potential, but he don't actually do it.
Right, he doesn't do it.
He gets a little bit of power from his master, and then you just see him destroying literally the Death Star. You see him destroying a Death Star right there.
That's literally true.
Like if we're using terrible death battle logic, it's like 10,000 tons of TNT. So I mean, it's a lot. But he does get stronger, and it's stupid how strong he gets.
Yeah, it's more like they tell him you have the ability to reach this level of strength. We don't know how much yet, but you will reach that new height. However, apparently because Kishimoto is being rushed for these last 10 chapters and now next chapter last, this just went 0 to literally straight to 100. Not even going straight, not even pacing himself with 0 to 100. He literally just went to just get to the 100.
If I'm asking a question then, with Tales of Hachimaru gonna end, and Kishimoto is gonna be going off now, what do you think he should do? I'm gonna give you guys 4 options. Work on Boruto, do a new series after this, but he should take a break, think what's better. 3rd option, retire. 4th option, a Naruto sequel or like a spin-off of Naruto, so he stays in the same realm of Naruto but doesn't stay in the same realm of Boruto.
As much as I would love for him to go back to Boruto, I feel like he would throw off the groove at this point. They've kind of they're building a groove for themselves, which I like.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you went back to Boruto, it's already making a ton of money. It would make more money. So it's like I can see it happen, but I don't know.
It is definitely him going back into its roots.
Okay. I want him to try something. I don't know.
What thing is that?
Maybe just take a break for a minute, or help somebody. Help one of these other upcoming mangaka and nurture them to get it. Like, go help the dude who's doing the witch manga. Which one is that? The Guardian Witch. Go help him. Go help him. Go consult with him, because I feel like that story actually has some potential to be good. It just needs some help. It needs some lore.
And James, how about you? How do you feel about where Kishimoto should go?
I don't know, man. Like, I definitely not retirement. I don't think we're there yet.
He's got stories to tell still, I think.
I think what should have happened instead of Samurai 8 was that if you're gonna start your own series again, cool, but there are many mangakas who failed first before they became very successful.
Yeah.
Horikoshi in My Hero Academia, he had 3 other series before My Hero Academia, and none of them were successful. He was about to give up after that last one.
I didn't say assistant. I said consultant. Consultants are not assistants. Damn, consultants are people that you pay to literally just give you ideas.
But just went, nope, assistant. Threw the whole name right under the bus.
Yeah, out of those choices, I guess I would say work on Boruto, because I don't want to see like another spin-off. Yeah. Like, I feel like you could just apply more energy to Boruto if those are the options. That's the route I would go.
For me, it's that it's either you work with Boruto or you help someone else that's new in the manga industry and help support them either with storyboard or help them with a little bit of the artwork, a little bit something. Because if you know that you were tired from your series, like Naruto ended because he was tired. He was. The series has been out for a long time and he needed to end it, and this is how it was ended. So if you know you're gonna get tired like back then, like after this long route and long distance, you might as well help support a new upcoming mangaka and help give him some advice, give him some tips, while also working with him as well, because you're like the manager, protege. Like, you know how wrestlers have those like people that speaks for them while the wrestler just wrestle for them.
Yeah, Paul Bearer. Yeah,
be like Paul Heyman or Paul Bearer kind of person for the new mangaka, and that's it. Like, at least that way you don't have to go all out. Pace yourself. We don't need another 800 chapters of a new series. We just.
By the way, Light. Yeah, I feel you. He doesn't need money, but who doesn't want more money?
Also, for example, like us, we are ourselves content creators. We are people that want to make content. Ray has his own platform. James has his own platform. We have our own platform, but we also collab to do this podcast. For example, Kishimoto right now probably feels bummed. He probably wants to take a break, a year or something, and then maybe come back, do a new series with Akubo, and hopefully Akubo improves his art style, because that's what also turned off a lot of people in the first couple of chapters of Samurai. Because that's what turned me off a bit, because of the art style, but it improves heavily, much better with the detail and the shadowness after chapter 16, 20 for me. So it just depends of hit or miss. But Light did bring up a good point. Do you guys believe about Kishimoto? He should do some type of one shot and then see how the audience on the West and East feels about it, and then see if it should go serialized.
I mean, why not? I mean, technically, Kubo did the same thing with Burn the Witch. The mangaka who created Death Note did the same thing. Apparently, he followed the same steps. But I mean,
this is one of those things where I can kind of see. I feel like he was doing Samurai 8 because he had a story that he wanted to tell. It wasn't received well. So now he's either like, gonna take a break and do something else, or he'll figure out the next story that he's already had, kind of on the back burner. He's like, I'm gonna pick up this project that I had some ideas for and do that instead, because I'm pretty sure they will always give him space to tell his stories, I'm pretty sure.
So if he wants to finish up this real story of Samurai 8, he could go into light novel work.
I can see light novel like finishing it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather like if you didn't want it to end this way, but you wanted a better way to end it, light novel industry, the book industry will let you tell your story, and you will still be able to sell these books. And if more fans are interested in about it, they'll buy the light novel series. Why not? I mean, there are many animes who were first light novels before they became an anime series or a manga series.
SAO.
Yeah. So I did know that Oda was the assistant to the creator Ronin Kenshin. I did know that.
Oh, wait, you did or you didn't?
I did know that. Yeah,
me too. So like for example, of the Guardian the Witch, that creator was assistant to Black Clover, to the mangaka. So that's why that's why I'm kind of biased of why
is that Tabata?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That's Tabata. So maybe that's why I'm a bit biased with the Guardian which I want to support, and hopefully that series grow, because that's one of the assistant of Tabata. So hopefully, I'm trying to hopefully his series, learns from what Black Clover did or improve it, whatever. That's why I'm being optimistic for the Guardian of the Witch. maybe that's why my reasoning, or
I mean, which is fine. Like I never want a manga to fail. Like I never wanted it to fail. I just sometimes they're just not good, and like it happens. But
I was just gonna say, like, even if I don't like it, I don't want anything to fail. Like, people need jobs, they need that money, they want to keep creating the things that they love. Like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I want it to shut down. It's not fair.
Of course.
Exactly. I feel that.
Well, I'm kind of sad is they never gave Kishimoto, like, sometimes those big shonen mangas have like a 50-page chapter, like a special, like more than their usual 20-page mangas. They get like a 30 or 50-page manga. If Samurai 8 actually had that, then it would have told a better story altogether, because at least within that fit one chapter, you have better story put into it, and not just focusing on art, just literally talk into the story, which did happen, but for only 19 pages. It would have been kind of helpful for more lore. They could have explored the world more, something that could keep people interested, but at the same time, it's got to be like on the spot faster, because our generation these days, we don't have the attention span where we can focus on something for more than like a couple seconds. So.
Well, it's just, for example, we are here stuck here for 14 days because of the COVID-19 and everything. You guys should watch 900 episodes of One Piece and also read 900 chapters of One Piece, because you have the time now. You have time on your hands, right? You guys are free, so just make your attention span widen, right, guys? You should watch One Piece.
I'd rather birth new weebs, people who are stuck at home, show them new anime so that they can come into the culture, not bore them to death with 900.
Let them watch.
Heard it here first. Sam wants to birth new weebs. There we go. All right.
And let them watch Demon Slayer and then say the best anime of the year and the century, and then after that say whatever they watch next is nothing compared to that, right, Sam?
I'm mad at that. I'm really mad at that, but at least they're interested in anime now. Like, if that's gotta be a stepping stone, let them be used as a stepping stone.
I like that. I like that attitude.
Stepping stone.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Demon Slayer is actually a solid anime. So it's like,
right? That's the only way to go.
Bruh.
No, I guess not. No.
We're trying to get people, not lose people.
I mean, listen, One Piece is awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. One Piece is just, it is dense. That's what it is. It is dense. I am still reading it. I'm just like taking my time, like my sweet time. And when I have the energy, I have a lot. I have a lot of time now with this stuff happening. Who knows? Well, outside of streaming, what's gonna happen? Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, from my experience, just because you have a lot of time doesn't mean you want to straight up go into it right away.
It's true. Either. Sam's right. Sam is right.
That's me in studying.
I'm gonna become a master chef and get ripped by the time this is over. So it's gonna be great.
Go right there, and that's gonna be the real rape mite. He's gonna wear that.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna wear that whole. Oh, my costume had the 6-pack right there.
Mm-hmm. I ain't talking about that. I'll have a 4-pack, but it'll be all right.
It's a step. It's a step.
It's a step. You're right.
It's one by one.
Oh man, but I don't know. Like I really ain't read much else. Honestly, like all I wanted to, like, after I saw that Samurai 8 was ending, I was like, well, let me read some more of this, and it's because I remember there were parts of that I did like. And like I said, I read the newest Black Clover.
That's what I was about to ask. What do you think about Black Clover, the newest chapter? Because Dante, not really spoilers, but let's get
not really spoilers, but like I really like what they confirmed / not confirmed something for me about Asta, which I appreciated.
Same here.
About him not being a part of the triad, which was like, okay, good. So it's somebody that they don't know, which is really interesting in terms of I'm not gonna say that because that's kind of a spoiler, but yeah. So it's just there's still a mystery to Asta, which I'm like, okay. When are we gonna find out what it is? I want to know.
I feel like this arc, we are gonna get more information about him and his character and his devil himself. So I'm really happy about that, because it's something that he's been doing very slowly, putting those seeds in about his character. And Dante is one strong ass, like,
which I like. We'll see. But let's think about that, because Black Clover's scaling is all over the place too.
It is. One thing I like about this Dark Triad though. Each time they take out people, they always have their hands inside the pockets. Like, they really walk in like a boss.
Bad guys keep their hands in their pockets. That's just a bad guy thing. You look cool when you walk with your hands in your pockets.
They do look cool, so I do agree with that. I'm like,
I don't know. I like it. It's just if you really think about it, we don't know a lot about Asta. Yeah. We don't know a lot about his past, like, at all. Shit. And so that's why I am still really interested in where the story's going to go. So, and that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, because if you like Black Clover at all and haven't caught up, I really think you should, because the story legitimately gets better. I highly agree
with what Ray is saying, is that if you are watching the anime, and right now they're going to probably do a lot of filler right now, so I suggest to jump into the manga. It's not that far.
I skipped the anime altogether. I just read it.
You are literally less than 25 chapters away. Just read the manga, because right now the anime is literally 10 episodes behind of where the manga is. 10 episodes behind.
So they did their time skip already?
I'm not gonna say too much information, Sam. Okay. That's why I not got into it. That's why
I don't read it, so I don't know what's going on. But
time is relative.
Yeah, time is relative. What's time skip? Time skip don't happens in every shonen series, even though it haven't happened in My Hero Academia yet, but still. Time skip.
I want a time skip in My Hero, so I'm not going that, but I want a time skip in My Hero so bad.
Same here. My Hero's getting good. James, please catch it on My Hero. I want to talk about it.
Please talk about it. Please.
I really do. But every time I try to pick it up, I always end up reading something else.
Yeah, just like you read Fire Force, just like you read Villain Saga. You just be reading other series.
You're reading really good stuff, so I'm not mad at you, but it's like I want you to catch it so we can talk about this.
I know. I want to do the reviews with you guys every week. I would love that.
It's just like James. It's very interesting what you do. Instead of reading 50 chapters, the more you hold on to it, you add another chapter. Instead, you go read 5 for the Villain Saga that's 100+ chapters. You binge that. Except I know that's less than 50 chapters, and it gets more and more every week. So guys, that's his dilemma.
He's literally that meme of the guy that had the girlfriend, but he sees a hot girl next to him and just literally turn up.
He is. But it's interesting is that it's a good dilemma, like Ray said. It's a good dilemma. He has good series that he's reading, except the My Hero that he wants to join us to read and talk about.
I will. Look, I'm quarantined. I'll catch up.
Hey, same, bro. Yes. So good, because I mean, it is worth catching up on. Where'd you leave off without spoiling too much? If you didn't remember.
I'm like chapter 206.
I think he's about to finish the Class A 1A 1B. That's all.
Oh, so I can understand why that's where you're like, oh, I'm gonna because you've seen that before. I get it, but yeah, okay, I get it.
I will. I'm getting back into it.
Yeah, I would say just power through the next like 4 chapters, and you're good.
Yeah. Where I'm stuck right now is I love Claymore so much. I've talked about this on the podcast.
You started reading that again too?
Yeah, it's good. The manga's too good. It's way too good.
The
it's
art
so much
is
better
incredible.
Yes, dude. Yeah. It's like Vinland Saga. Like the anime is insane, but when you get to the manga, it's just so good. I love that story so much. I'm stuck on it right now, but I will catch up. I promise.
Please do. I take that back. I did start reading something else. I started reading Buso Renkin again. Buso Renkin was that was the other manga / anime that I think the creator of Rurouni Kenshin did. So nice. It wasn't as good as Rurouni Kenshin, but it was interesting. I actually can't really explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but they have these powers that are granted to them by these items. Like I'm basically describing almost every anime ever. They have these items that give them powers, and they use these powers to fight bad guys. And some of them are cool, and some of them suck. But
sounds very vague, but okay.
You know what I was thinking when you were describing that? I was thinking about Shaolin Showdown for some reason.
Not items like that. Like these are like abilities that are bound to the user.
For a second, I was thinking of the Jackie Chan Adventures, of those things that you hold.
The talismans. Yeah, so you both named really good cartoons. You're not wrong. I like both of those actually. So Jackie Chan Adventures was my ish. I love that show.
I love Jackie Chan Adventures.
It was just great.
God,
Uncle Sam.
Have you not met an Asian dude that does not like Jackie Chan Adventures? I'm curious. I'm actually very curious right now.
That's not generally a question I ask my Asian friends. Hey, do you like Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yeah, we love Jackie Chan Adventures.
Can you say the phrase with no problem?
That's not a question that I just go up and ask him. So.
Oh, you know, well, no.
What was that?
I don't know. I tried. I just failed.
You mean the fool Wi-Fi style? Is that what you were trying to do?
I'm always bad at it, and Sam always has to fix me. I'm always bad at it. You can ask him. I'm always bad at it, and he always has to fix me.
Well, you're not great in English when it comes to writing either. So.
I just get lazy for it. No. That's the thing. I just get lazy.
Can't do that while I am taking a drink. No.
I just get lazy. Trust me. I just get lazy with my English. But one thing I started reading myself as well is called Record of Ragnarok. It's really good. It's only
I've heard of that.
I'm about to say that sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's been on Twitter on the timeline, so that's why I just got interested by it. I think it's only like 30 chapters only, and it's very good. Wait, let me tell you right now. 28. So it's close. 28 chapters, and it's very good. Has the mythology of the Greek mythology, so it's very good. It's very intriguing, and has the
what you reading this on?
I will send you the link.
You better, because I'm already in.
So it's really good. Ready. I'm up to chapter 5. Just been taking my sweet time. So, but it's very intriguing. I'm gonna send it right now in the group chat so I don't forget it.
Right. Thanks. How about Danny Phantom, guys?
I love Danny Phantom.
I love it.
My man goes from Jackie Chan Adventures, God tier cartoon.
Hey, I dig it. I love Danny Phantom.
I know, don't get me wrong. Danny Phantom is fun, but I'm not gonna go, man, Jackie Chan Adventures. Danny Phantom. No.
Jackie Chan, Danny Phantom. Not this.
Yes.
No. It's right here. The opening of Danny Phantom is great. I wish Nickelodeon would do something with it, and now that Nick has a licensing with Netflix, hopefully they do something with it in the future. That's my hope for Danny Phantom.
I mean,
did you just put Danny Phantom that close? Okay.
Yes.
I'm judging you from now on.
You have judged me since the beginning, since I told you package with cheese, so I'm already used to it.
I'm glad you know that we stand.
And every other soul podcast you say that me and Sam went to hentai panel, so I'm already used to all this judging. All right, so I'm fine with it.
See, I've gotten to a point where that I don't even have to say it. This is great.
It's okay. I didn't come to the point where and I never got to the point where Miguel says, and hey, do you wanna fuck? Never got to that point yet, so.
All right, look at what Light said. Danny Phantom over Jackie Chan Adventures.
Who said that?
Light.
I didn't see that. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that comment. How do I delete that comment?
Oh, he said no.
I can't agree with you, Light.
He said a step further. He said Ben 10 over Jackie Chan Adventures.
Nah.
Okay, listen. I understand that you're like 18 years old, and I need you to relax. I need you to chill. Okay. No.
Ben 10. I will give Ben 10 over Danny Phantom. Ben 10.
I give that.
I can't do that.
I would do that too. Actually, I would go Ben 10 over Danny Phantom.
I have more fun with Danny Phantom.
We're talking about the 2 original Ben 10 that came out years ago. Like it could. Yeah, because I don't know. Ben 10 had a more story. Danny Phantom was.
He's a phantom.
It kind of disappeared off the mat. I'm not trying to go really with the puns there.
Would you say that it went ghost?
It did.
Oh God,
it did. It was like a ghost town sometimes. So I was like, wait, is it coming back? I don't know, because sometimes they had 20 episodes, the other one had 13 episodes. So it was cut short. But also it's because it was of Nickelodeon's fault. So definitely it's Ben true. 10. So definitely between the two series, Ben 10 over. Sadly, Danny Phantom.
Look, I can't compare them because they're not comparable. To be completely honest with you, Jackie Chan exists in its own realm, and Danny Phantom's over here somewhere. But it's fine. It's cool. But no.
Mia's going old school. Codename Kid Next Door was fun too. Wow.
I put Kid Next Door over Danny Phantom in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah,
heartbeat.
Number
yes,
one,
so much fun.
One had the most pressure out of his whole life because he was a 6 to 8 years old, already bald headed. Come on,
it's true.
He was bald headed already at that
boy
age.
Was balder than a marble in summer. You right?
Like, how much pressure did you have to be that bald?
But I will give Light, you've redeemed yourself. Said that Teen Titans is the best, and you're right.
Because you had
Teen Titans was the best
Japanese voice actress to sing the song for a Western. That was just peak at the time. That was just.
I loved it. It was like true like weebiness hitting America is what that was.
And then they had a movie to actually go in Japan. Like that was just peak. Like that was amazing. Like in
Teen Titans was really well done. It was really well done.
And plus Deathstroke, oh my god! Like Robin.
I was just gonna say they do a really good job of blending like the lightheartedness with like the hard stuff because Deathstroke messed them up. In every way possible.
On a regular.
They messed up Robin. He had a PTSD that he was fighting Deathstroke who's not really there, but he felt it was so real that when Raven went inside his mind, she got hit herself because he felt Deathstroke was a real person inside his head. So I love Teen Titans. I could go on a whole.
I mean, as a side, I also kind of blame Batman for that because he was trying to impress Batman by trying to defeat this villain that he was always fighting. So I could go on about that. So
that's another podcast.
The Bat family has its own issues, and I appreciate that. But yes.
Teen Titans, I could go on. That's my favorite comic book heroes, and Robin, aka Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, is my favorite comic book character. With side by side with Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker. I could go side by side. A whole conversation with Ray and James and Sam here. So, it's just a whole. Interesting.
It's hard to argue with Dick Grayson, man. He is the better version of Bruce in a lot of ways.
I was about to say Dick Grayson is Batman, so I'm like,
he is a better version of Batman.
The ideal of Batman is Dick Grayson. So I mean, yes,
definitely.
Yep. But no, I feel you.
That was fun talking about over cartoons, guys. I just want to bring back another manga that's technically ending next chapter, Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh yeah, it's a good.
I mean, oh no.
we did mention that before you was here, and that's very true. That is Seven Deadly Sins is ending next week, and do I care? Hell no, but we're still covering it, so that's something that I should care about. But do I give a flying fuck?
You should care. It's messed up that you don't like. It sucks that it's come to this point.
Wait, James, are you reading Seven Deadly Sins?
No, I read like a couple chapters after the events of where season 3 is right now, but it was only like 2 or 3.
All right, so let me elaborate what I mean by not caring. So what I mean is that I care that it's ending, but it's just the point of me not caring is because the story is so convoluted that could have been so much better for me to care as an audience. That me and Sam has been reviewing Seven Deadly Sins since chapter 270 roughly, and for now to finally end where it was supposed to end last year's summer, and we have still missing threads within the series itself of the goddesses, of the deity, stuff like that, and we still have missing threads of Meliodas and his brother, stuff like that. But to just end it within the last 3 chapters or the last arc, or take the last 4 arcs but in one big arc, whatever you want to call it, it feels so rushed. I feel like this is like a Bleach version of it, but just more. He just kept going because he had it. He had an epilogue, but then still went on 3 other arcs. I'm like,
it's more like it's something that Bleach and Samurai 8 could have used with these extra chapters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But Nakaba, the author of Seven Deadly Sins, he didn't know what to do with it. He didn't need it. He could have just ended on a great note, but the magazine company refused to let him end the series, and that forces him to create a different ending of his own. He did not know how to end the series, and now you have a convoluted 2 arcs, I would say, Miguel. Barely an arc. It was like half an arc, and half that arc was just literally all fighting basically. Not too much that could contribute with the story of the series. And now finally it's gonna end, and I better not see like wait, what's happening? Like not ending yet? Epilogue 4? And then nope.
That's what I was saying. You shouldn't feel that way. The creators let you down. You shouldn't feel this way about Seven Deadly Sins.
Is that I hope if he comes back or if he makes a spinoff, is that he knows what he's doing, he knows the story, and he knows how it's gonna end it. He said this months ago in some type of interview. He said that he planned this type of ending since long ago, but maybe throughout the way he just got lost within how to get there to that finish line. Hopefully, if he does a spin-off with his story, understanding since with King Arthur or with other characters, whatever it may be, hopefully he finds a better route, a better concept, and takes his time. Don't feel rushed, and also just keep the arc consistent. That's all I'm gonna say. but I do enjoy his series. I fell in love with Meliodas Bond. Escanor plays the son. All these characters were great. So, and also hopefully it's entertaining for himself. At least he enjoys it. If he's happy with how it felt, that's the most important, because he's a creator himself. Me as a fan, I'm just a fan. Out of one and so many.
And I'm glad that he was able to take breaks when he needed it. But I don't know, like the ending did not hit where it needed to be. I wouldn't say at this point I could literally can say like Naruto ending, Bleach ending, Seven Deadly Sins ending.
It's not even on the camera. Wow.
Yeah, it was not even. I'm not even.
He right. On camera. I can understand that. By the way, if I die, remember me. Just so you know, I'm about to push a button. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Never mind.
We're good. Ray did not get killed, so that's good.
We're good. We're fine. Everything's okay. But no, I am sad because I loved how Seven Deadly Sins started. It was awesome. We had a good time. It was so much fun. The characters were fun. The action was amazing. And then what you guys told me was not good, and I am sad. And I've said my piece and have moved on to other things. So that's the way it is.
I mean, like we already kind of agreed not to watch that last season. We can listen to the season, but
I'm gonna still watch when it comes out.
I'm just listening to that season. I'm not watching that.
June, whatever it may be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll finish it once it should be done already, right?
No, it's done already. Done. It just comes out on Netflix in June and July. So if you want to wait for the dub, you can wait for the if not, you could just
because I actually really like the dub. I prefer the dub. I might be able to get through it. If it's just playing in the background, then I can just get through it till the end and just say that I watched it.
It's not like, well, yeah, I do love the dub voice as well. Of course, I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna do the same thing, put how they did it before. Didn't they cut it in half? Like cut the season, the first 12, and then after a couple of months, the second half, 12. 24?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure they dropped all of season 2 all at once.
Yeah, if I'm correct, they dropped season 1 and 2
I'm pretty
together.
sure.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
They dropped it all at once.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, they probably worked on it much earlier, and they're gonna have all 24 episodes right afterwards. But Studio Deem,
what can you do with Seven Deadly Sins? Is let's see what happens in the next chapter. See if there's a spin-off or what's gonna come back. So we just have to wait and see.
Yep. Let's move on to Ray's favorite series, that Bleach Thousand-Year Blood War arc is receiving its anime adaptation.
And also
finally
Burn the Witch. That's pretty interesting. Even
we'll talk that later.
It's Bleach time and it's Ray time.
It's Bleach time. This is what I've been waiting on. I've been waiting on this, and I really do think that we're gonna get I guess I want to say an amended version of the Thousand. I think we're gonna like not the true manga ending, but I feel we're gonna get a different version of it altogether.
Most likely we are, because Okubo is gonna be working on it. It's who I heard that he's gonna be working with the studio, so that's gonna be pretty interesting. So I hope he does add better filler with the story.
I guess so. My question is, and this is for you guys, is like, who do you think is going to animate it? You think it's Perry going to go back to it?
No, it's already announced. It's Studio Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what have they done? That's not a name I've heard before.
Let me look that in for you, because I was going to.
If anything, I could do that for you. But James, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it with Bleach coming back?
I'm excited. I haven't finished Bleach, but I'm really excited this will make me catch up so that I can watch this arc.
As you should, because I know some.
Good
this
news.
Is good news. Good news.
Yeah, this is the same studio that does the Pokemon Twilight Wings.
Yo, okay, I'm down with this. Let's just see. Okay, I'm about that. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna also do Burn the Witch. Cool.
Yeah, cool. Whatever that's gonna be.
They did Penguin Highway, the movie.
Don't know what that is.
Let's see. Yeah, it's
Did Morgan Freeman narrate that? Sorry, no, that was the March of the Penguins. My bad.
Let me see that 1 second.
So while Sam looks and everything, I'm excited. For Bleach coming back is finally got announced, even though it got leaked by Crunchy and everything like a day or two before, and then after that got confirmed from Weekly Shonen Jump and everything. But I am excited for that, for Bleach to come back in 2021 is when it says that it's supposed to be coming back, and it's something that is great for social media and today's age, that now series that only have one season or so like that, you can never expect it to actually stay dead. Series like that can actually come back 5 years from now, 6 years from now, just like what happened with Bleach. Bleach ended 3-4 years ago, but look, it came back now, and it's just with the push and the popularity, with the fandom never giving up.
Man, I feel like them Hunter x Hunter kids are about to have a stroke though.
That's the funniest thing I have right now on my Twitter currently right now, on my personal feed. Bleach anime announced a new anime arc. Hunter x Hunter fans nowhere to see and be found. I'm like, yeah, that's what people keep cutting ass on right now. Hunter x Hunter fans.
I would even be even more happier if they're gonna redo the entire Bleach series. That way, save the 1,000-year arc, being like, take your time, make it get investments into which animation needs to be focused on. Spend some time onto it. That way, no fillers. People who always wanted to start the Bleach series can just go straight into.
Well, I'm assuming like there'll have to be like a episode 0 that's like, hey, I've been gone for nearly 8 years, so here's what happened in that time.
But then it's not a good time right now. But yeah, glad that you're back. It's just this is not a good time
now
in our world.
Now that Bleach will come back, I might do a rewatch or event. Oh, so Ray did disappear then. He did disappear. He did.
Yeah, we lost Ray.
Snapped.
Yeah, well, we lost a Ray and we gained a Sam. We did the equivalent exchange.
I mean, I can't make up for Ray, but I guess I'm back to the host, to the original where I come from. But
but what I was saying about Bleach is that if it comes back and everything like the way it is, I might even rewatch it from the beginning, because I don't remember nothing from the 1000 arc. I don't remember nothing from it. Only like few little small bits and pieces. But the anime itself, I don't remember much of it. Just a big thing, Aizen, Ichigo, the arc with the Hollows, Grimjow, those big stuff I remember, but not the small stuff. I don't really remember the small stuff. So, if anything, if Sam is up to it after we do JoJo, we might. I don't mind rewatching it from the beginning if Sam don't mind as well.
I mean, it is a lot to go through. I would probably. And you know me, I could binge like a lot if I'm like just literally solo. Boom! I would solo a manga, solo an anime, just to literally finish it all up, because I don't have all the time like I need to, but I only have this good amount of time. And what am I gonna do with it? Just read manga. That's why I'm the manga man at the moment. So I'd rather. I'll watch. I don't mind rewatching it, or I might reread the entire series, because I do love manga and I love the artwork that was done for Bleach. And if you think about it, this was all back in the early 2000s graphics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Drawing works too.
And brother, songs back then were even great as well. So that's one thing that I wonder what they're gonna do. Like, are some of the people that made the Bleach openings, and like, are they gonna come back as well? And something I don't mind seeing for Bleach again is Bleach, out of the big three with Naruto and One Piece and everything, Bleach had the best drip out of all of them, and that's something I'm excited to see back as well, because Bleach characters had the best outfits, the best drip, just in all types of way.
I agree. No, I won't argue. I would agree. Which, like, they had great openings, and I'm wondering, like, can you start over the series all over again? But no fillers, just put all your finishing touch on more of the animation and have new openings like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood did. Because no offense, the original Full Metal Alchemist opening, they were bangers, but the Brotherhood opening, they were even better. They were even better.
Oh yeah.
So like, I know that's like putting more money into like the studio.
It'll be worth it though.
Yeah, it would be definitely worth it. Like, you can have so many new watchers, new fans.
Exactly. You could get so many new people into Bleach. You take everything that was there, you condense it, make it just like Brotherhood and then re-release it all the way until the end, and then you put in a new arc. Like,
yeah, you have 2 years worth of material in anime that you can use that 2 years of time to hire a different, like a group of people that can work on that last 1,000-year arc.
And plus, also when you say like having Ichigo in his Bankai form, having these type of new forms actually redone in new anime of 2020. Back then we have 420p, and after that 720, I think is, or maybe 1080 is when we last of the Bleach last episode. But have the current animation, even Pokemon Twilight right now, that's just freaking awesome. Like, that's exciting.
That's very true. They're not. I looked in research. They didn't do too many stuff, but they do pretty decent. And
but Sam,
I have some trust into the studio.
We have somebody in the chat saying, Rayapollo, I die, and also Danny Phantom is cheeks. Well, sir, Rayapollo, I kind of don't agree with you about that. I don't know who you are, but, you know, Danny Phantom is not cheeks, so please don't really speak very, poorly about that series. It's better.
You know what's funny? We can't speak ill of the dead, but the dead could speak ill of the real. Sorry.
That is very true. That's what I did hear about that as well. So Danny Phantom is better than Jackie Chan Adventure, because that's the only time I could say that right now, since he's not here right now. But I could just take this, for me, this W.
No, definitely. That's not a W, bro. I would put Jackie Chan Adventures over Danny Phantom.
Sam, let me take this W since Ray's not here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Nope. You're not getting that W.
Yeah, I can't give you the W, bro.
Damn, James.
Can't do it.
I can't give you the W because Jackie Chan Adventures is my people. It's my Asian people.
Your people.
It is my people.
You're right. But I'm excited overall for Bleach to come back. It's exciting news. I'm glad for the fandom. I'm happy for the, for the people. Like Sam said earlier, if you want to join the Weeb community, right at the best time for the Bleach fandoms to start watching and take your time. You have a lot of filler to watch. If anything, don't skip the filler, since you have a couple months now to just enjoy what you can. Have a good time with it, hear the dub. And also what will be really dope, not that we have simulcast, and also that the Bleach is being licensed by Animeplex. That's also something that we could also hear the both simul-dub and have it in sub as well. So maybe we get Johnny Young Bush back as Ichigo as well. So that'd be pretty dope.
Yep, your favorite voice actor.
Yes. So that'd be pretty awesome for him to actually come back and do Ichigo as his voice. Sure. Come back and have it a week behind to actually hear the dub voice and everything. That'd be pretty dope.
But yeah, I definitely love the dub version of Bleach as well. They actually all do a really good job in their characters. But from Mike comment, he said, how do you feel about so many shonen series ending in the Jump magazine? I mean, a series come and go. There's gonna have to be an ending to a story so that new stories can come up and be birthed from it. Because even like stories like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, they were an inspiration for the mangakas that we have now, with Horikoshi, Tabata, everybody that's like.
My best response is that, for example, of what Light said much earlier, with Tabata not Johnny, failing Hungry Joker and only got to 26 chapters, I think, and actually succeed with Black Clover, you succeed and fail with some of your content, and you learn from your mistakes. And just like what Ray said, Ray is dead. He said making room for more stuff. Making room for more stuff, but also better improvement of what you did, but also different content, and also kind of diverse. What we have Act Age, we have a series about some actors really getting into the roles. We have Chainsaw Man, we have Jujutsu Kaisen, we have One Piece that's still going on. We have My Hero Academia, Black Clover that started 4 or 5 years ago. So we have a lot of series that is just here and there, hit or miss to some people, and some series that is failing for some others, like Samurai 8 and maybe soon to be Zip Man. So it's hit or miss to some series.
You suck.
Thank you.
Sorry, that was about Zip Man. I'm back. Hi.
But yeah,
I don't want Zip Man to fail. It's a fun hero story. I don't know why I'm not that into it, but because it's a fun hero story.
He doesn't have a team. He needs a team.
And they try to give him a team with the support people that they come, but they're not reliable team.
They all need to be on the same level. Forced. They need to be like if you're going to take the Power Rangers route, do Power Rangers.
It is. Totally agree.
Sorry, I had to wash my hands. Everything's fine now.
That's totally understandable. So I totally agree with what we're saying is that some series in Shonen Jump have to go, some have to stay. So it's just that it depends what series gets volumes. Like for example, Demon Slayer has 1.9 million volumes sold already in the first 3 months, and that has outsold One Piece in the first year already.
That's nuts.
And the last time a series did that was Attack on Titan in 2011, if I'm correct with the year. If whoever wants a fact check for them in the comments, that's appreciated. But that's Demon Slayer doing something that's unexpected, and that's just all depends on the audience, what they like and what they're entertained by. So it's just, it depends on what's your cup of tea of what Ray said.
Yeah, I'm very happy for the success of Demon Slayer. It is the quintessential shonen character story, but that should open people's minds to other stories that are similar, that are really, really good. Because all you need to do is find one, and that can spiral out into so many other anime.
Okay.
Like I saw SAO was the first. I think it's an isekai anime. That's where I put it. I know it's technically not, but I saw SAO, and then that made me want to watch everything isekai possible, and I love it.
Sorry, guys, I gotta take go back to the spirit world real quick.
Oh no!
All right,
Play back though. I'll be back.
That's okay. That's all right. But no, I feel you on that. Like some people get stuck on their intro animes, and it's like no, like keep going. Like you're likely going to find some other stuff that's just as good, if not better, if you keep going. I tell people the same thing about comic books all the time. Like, don't just get like I love Batman, but don't just get stuck on Batman. Like, keep going. There's other characters in there that you will find that connect to Batman that are awesome and enhance his stories. You know, so
it's kind of for example, like some people also forget that there's other series than DC and Marvel. There's also Dark Horse that has Bloodshot that just came out in the movies, and
Vertigo,
and plus Vertigo as well.
Vertigo comics, dude.
Vertigo.
Sorry, with Bloodshot and everything, and some people at my job asked me, "Hey, Miguel, do you know what's Bloodshot?" It's like, oh, there's a comic book character. Like, oh, I didn't know about that. Like, is it good? Like, from the trailers, it don't look that great, but I can't really say since I haven't seen it. But in the comics, he's a great character. He's like Captain America, but more, but more bloody and everything. And he's a person that you shoot. He kind of regenerates, stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go watch it.
More like Winter Soldier.
Yeah, more like Winter Soldier. So that's a better example.
Mixed in with RoboCop.
That's a better example I should have used, but I was just in the moment, so I just said that. But that's where I agree with Ray that if there's a series that you look and you're interested and enjoy, check it out. See if they might like it, because there's other companies and there's other different type of series. Like for example, we have Weekly Shonen Jump. We also have the Weekly Shonen magazine that has Sunday Sins, Eden Zero. So there's other different series, just like Eden Zero and Samurai 8. Both of them are space type of operas, but one succeeding, one is kind of failing right now. So it's just
but I'll be so this will sound crazy, but like if I was to just randomly ask people who like anime and manga, if I was like, hey, have you heard of either of these? They'd be like, no. Like they would be like, I've never heard of Eden Zero or Samurai 6, So it's one of those things where we are people who are very connected to this culture and this scene. We're people who pay attention, who read this news, who know about it. Average anime watchers and manga readers have no idea what some of this stuff is.
They don't care sometimes too. They don't go.
Well, I think it's they don't care because they don't know. They literally don't know. I don't think were there any volumes of Samurai 8 in America? Did they even make it here yet?
They did. They actually. The first 3 volumes came in already, or the first 2. No, the first 2, yes. The third one's coming out in May. The 4th and 5th one's coming out at the end of the year. So, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's one of those things where, had it been pushed harder, maybe by some of the Western channels, maybe it might have done better over here. Because I feel like that kind of manga might have done well in America, actually. But who knows? That's all speculation now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, but I feel like it could have been good enough. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just time and place, and we all know that anime and manga is doing better here than it is in Japan in some cases. So It's now like, do you appeal to the Western audience, or do you still try and like keep the Japanese audience and Eastern audiences like satisfied? I don't know. They have a much harder job than they did like 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So no, it's getting more interesting because you are starting to see a lot more anime and manga appeal to the Western audience, and I mean that's because that's where the money is now.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, same honestly, because you remember how hard it was to get anything anime and manga related here? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I had to go to Barnes and Nobles and the library by my school to actually see some manga, some volumes, some content.
You had to go to the library? Oh my god! That's where I got my first mangas from, or the library.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't have money. I was a poor child, and so the library free.
Yeah, we heard of your first manga volume that you read, and your mom let you take it home.
And she did them all for me, so I could read all of them, and it was the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, I could definitely agree with that. But one thing that I saw in the news, that Sam wrote, that we don't go back structure, is that we have the Demon Slayer mobile game as well coming out next year. That's interesting.
So is it a mobile game or a
both mobile game and PS4 game? Both games.
That makes sense. I would assume they would do both versions. That makes sense. I want to play it. I'll give it a shot. I mean, I will say the only I've looked at recently that I said no, I'm not try is the One Punch Man game, and that's only because
I'm not doing that.
It just legitimately did look good. It had the whole creator character route again, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. Just the story with the characters I know. Okay.
But I thought you was gonna get it in the first place.
I changed my mind. I took 2 good looks at that game. I was like, this is not worth $60.
You said this is booty cheeks.
Yeah, I saw gameplay and I'm not impressed. So I'm not paying my money for it. I'll be honest. The only way I will buy the Demon Slayer game if it's like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. If it's open world and I can.
So you ain't gonna be buying this game.
Nope. Nope. I want it to be open world. I want to travel. I want to kill demons outside of the main storyline. Exactly.
My guess is it. My guess, and I'll be very honest with you. I haven't looked up anything about this game. It's because I saw people were talking about it. I was like, oh, cool. If anything, I think it'll be like My Hero One Justice.
That's what I feel like as well. Have you played My Hero One Justice 2 yet?
Yeah, I have. I've been playing it. Yep.
How's the game so far? Because I heard it's much better than the first one.
It is okay. So it is better than the first game. That still doesn't mean it's like awesome. You know, it's like it's fun.
What do you put in your top 10 anime games?
Yes, I would put it in my top 10. But I mean, we've also got a lot, like Light said, we've got a lot of really bad anime games. So I mean, but this one is better than most. And it's as an arena fighter, it's actually really fun. Like legitimately, like it's got like something like if you wanted to like get a little serious with your friends and play this game and kind of like, you know, be like, okay, we're gonna try and get decent at this game. Yeah, but there are some broken characters in this game that absolutely break the entire game. So, but I mean, that's fun. Like, it's an anime character. You know, you expect some characters to be overpowered. Like, balance in an anime game is not really like balance in an anime fighting game isn't something that I'm really looking for unless it's kind of like Dragon Ball Fighters. But they're putting Ultra Instinct Goku in it, which will probably break the game. But whatever. I just wanted to. There are different characters that do different things. They all have a different kit, and it makes it unique to a point. So like if I'm playing as All Might, it's not the same as Deku. They're similar, but they're not exactly the same. Right. It's not like Deku with an All Might skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it was different in the first game too. Wasn't that similar?
It's different, but like they all still kind of had the same like bread and butter stuff, which was like okay. But now they all have different attacks. They all do different types of attacks. They all move at different speeds based on their attacks. It's actually really. I think it's well done. I think for what
That's
it is.
Good.
So it is an improvement over the first game, but there's just still something about the controls to me that's just it's nowhere near as floaty as the first game, because that's how I describe the first game. It was very floaty.
Right.
This one not as floaty, and I like that. But still just a hair more. Like air combat is a real big thing in this, and I don't understand why. But like I guess it's like they want you to jump a lot and be able to like, you know, fly around the screen, and I'm like, okay, I guess, but like I would like for it to be a little bit more grounded, but
and plus it's weird because we don't really have a lot of characters in the anime or show or
that can fly at all,
fly or do attack type of like jump and then do moves like that. The only person is technically Deku, but he just learned that recently, so you can't really just have him do that all the time. So it's just pretty weird. That
I mean, well, if you pick Deku 100%, he can.
Then yeah.
You can do that?
Maybe, yeah. And then what's his name? Ishina? The Wind student from the other school.
Yes, him.
He is the only character that literally has a float button in the game. I thought it was the weirdest thing. I was like, oh, so he's the only one. I was hoping they would give like Todoroki like an ice slide or something cool, but like Bakugo's got his like, you know, grenade flying thing where he's like doing explosion. Like it's like they put the characters in the game. And it's awesome.
Didn't Todoroki have like an ice slide thing in the first game?
I thought he did, but I was like, maybe he didn't. And then just in this game, I was like, this is weird. I feel like Todoroki's like not fun to play in this game. It's weird.
Endeavor he might be my favorite from the first
Endeavor is
like his abilities are sick.
Endeavor is busted in this game. I still think he has the best finisher out of everybody in the game, including All Might. Like Endeavor has the best one. Like he basically creates a supernova and throws it into you like a spirit bomb. It's great.
Wow. Right? Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the first game.
Oh, but it looks so much better. It's so pretty.
Good. Cool.
Ida is the fastest character I found next to All Might,
as he should be, right?
But Ida is fast. I mean, like real fast. It's like, oh, he actually has a movement speed that's faster than I think just about everybody else. I could be wrong, but I think when I was playing the game, he was the fastest character I used, straight up. And then he has a mode that he can get into after he goes into reciprocal burst where he's faster. It's ridiculous. So I'm
nice. Plus Ultra.
But he's fun as hell to play. Like it's like Sonic. But
I was just about to bring that reference. Like it's just like Sonic, you gotta go fast. So it's just like that. It's perfect.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But no, it's One Justice 2 is a good game. If you like My Hero, I would recommend that you absolutely buy this one over the first one, straight up. Can I say it's worth $60? It depends on how you value your money. I would say wait and pick it up at like $40. To be completely honest with you, $40 seems like pretty good. 40 and below, but $60 is a lot of money. So,
and you bought it on Switch or Xbox?
I have it on Xbox,
of course. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, you want to play it on the most powerful console.
Yeah, and also, before we jump off again, Boruto and Dragon Ball Super new chapters tomorrow. I know that James haven't had a while to talk about it. James, are you caught up to Dragon Ball Super still, or you just?
I just got caught up, dude. It keeps getting insane. It keeps getting insane, dude. So, listeners, if you guys are fans of Dragon Ball in any way, I don't want to talk about any leaks. I'll punch you in the forehead. Yep. Super is insanely good right now, like insanely good. So Vegeta just got a great power up. I'm not gonna give any details.
Massive power up.
Oh man, it's so good.
And for listeners, if you guys ever want to see more content by Ray and James, we want to hear from you guys because James and Ray love to talk about Dragon Ball Super, but we need to hear from you guys if you ever want to see them do a review content of themselves, both of them together. So if you guys want to, see that, then let us know in the comment section.
I mean, know me, it wouldn't just be a review; it would be like a mixture of lore and
oh yeah, of course.
Yes.
Depth diving.
That's them.
There's so much lore with the new stuff.
They've brought so much stuff back and made it relevant that it's like, yes, please.
Yeah.
And with the road to chapter tomorrow, I'm excited. Me and Ray will be covering that tomorrow morning. It just depends when Ray is free. So we will definitely be covering that tomorrow morning.
Well, I mean, I gotta pick up Animal Crossing, so I got time.
Oh yeah. So me and him will be definitely covering that for sure. But I saw the leaks for Dragon Ball Super, so I know they're gonna be excited reading that tomorrow. I can't say any spoilers to them. Not I'm gonna get smacked by Ray from the camera.
In the forehead.
So yeah, in the forehead. But I'm gonna just say Goku's pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Sam went to go sing happy birthday to his mom. Oh,
just singing happy birthday to mom. Oh, no worries. No Sam, do thing. If you don't come back by then, the show's fine. Ray just did the whole show. It's cool. You just died, got reborn, and then just died again. You just went.
True. I mean, have you ever seen Sam and Ray in the same room at the same time?
No, we haven't.
I know.
Did they just go from yellow to black?
No, it's just the same person. It's just we changed the perception that you see us in. Duh.
Of course.
Think I would have a whack quirk? Psych.
that is very true. But should we talk about Burn the Witch now?
I mean, yeah, let's talk about it, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like Kubo's designs. I really do. They look good.
Has anybody here in the panelists read Burn the Witch?
No, I am not familiar with this at all. So Miguel, please explain it to me.
So
badly.
from what I know,
oh yep, that's what's about to happen.
I don't mind, being the serious person here. Burn the Witch will be serialized coming soon. It has not yet said when, but however, the one shot that was done years ago by Okubo will get a one shot OVA this coming fall. So that'll be coming in the fall season of this year. That we'll be getting a OVA from his one shot, but it will also be getting serialized from Weekly Shonen Jump. However, the series is in the same timeline of Bleach. However, it takes a couple months after, but is with different characters. That's all.
Yeah, so it basically it ties into Bleach.
Correct.
I'm really curious to see how.
So I'm really curious about how is this connected to Bleach. I haven't read the one shot. I don't know much about the information about one shot, so I'm very clueless about it. I know Light has, so I know that he has read the series and everything.
But it takes place in reverse London. Huh.
Are you reading this from somewhere?
No, I'm kind of looking at like a general overview.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's also where I heard that it takes reverse in Europe or something, but I didn't know where it was, so that's why I didn't say it. But it seems like it takes in London. That's pretty interesting.
Okay, well, I'm curious about this. It seems interesting. Let me give you just a little bit more
information. All right, let's go.
It begins with Noelle being harassed on her way to work by Balgo, a pervy boy who always asks to see her panties.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course.
Wow. I didn't expect that type of introduction of summary from Ray coming out. I expected like a Hollow coming out in London where a girl coming out of school, but then the guy protects her. I expected that. I didn't expect about seeing the panties, so wow.
I mean, yeah, this is a different side of Kubo. This is the pervy side. So that means it's going to be popular because it's got pervy stuff.
So Light says it takes place like 10 years after the ending of Bleach, supposedly.
Okay.
So maybe kids of Ichigo and the people that got shipped together at the end of Bleach, who knows? Or maybe not also Bleach. So Ray's saying no, maybe not. No. Would you guys want to see that?
I mean,
in the Burn of the Witch series, or no?
No. I just want them to be like set in the same universe, and it's kind of like Soul Society was not the only like spiritual society. There had to be other ones.
So from what I understood from Society is that was like heaven, but that section of Society, there's more of it throughout the world. It's just that we never saw it. That's how I saw Soul Society.
I mean, I would like to think that like there are different religions. There would be like different versions of Soul Society that exist.
Okay, so what you mean. So like, okay.
That would be my guess, and this would be them like this one. They're kind of crossing together, potentially, because with what happened at the end of Bleach is kind of like could be disrupting some of the balance, and so I don't know. I just think that he can't let Aizen go because that was too much of a good villain. So
I think he would be the maybe.
I would hope he's not the main villain.
Yeah, because I feel like the way I see Aizen is the way I see Orochimaru, like always being the long-lasting villain throughout the series, even though Orochimaru somehow became a good guy.
I guess when I say that, I just kind of want like echoes of these characters. I don't want them to be like in this book.
Oh yeah,
so I want this book to have like stand on its own as it's connected but separate. You know what I'm saying?
You want them to be mentioned, like, oh, this is what happened back then with Ichigo 10 years ago.
We heard about these weird things happening in the Soul Society and blah blah blah. Okay. We don't want that to happen here or something like that. Like I'd want it to be like, they acknowledge that it happened, but not be like, oh yeah, here's good old Rukia coming in to help our main character. I don't want that. I don't. Yeah. So, but it could be interesting. I want to see what he does with it. So if there's a place for me to read it, I might go try and read it.
The one shot, I'm not sure if it's a Weekly Shonen Jump on the app. I'm not sure or the website, but I know
I wish they would. That'd be awesome.
I know that you can read it somewhere illegally because that's you can always find them like that. So that's for sure.
Huh, we read things legally here.
Yes.
Sponsored by this, aka Shonen Jump / No, sadly we're not. But one day we will.
Not yet.
One day, for sure.
All right, I like it. So no, but I'm excited for Bleach to come back. I've been waiting on this for nearly 8 years. Like, I loved Bleach, and I don't want to say I was disappointed with the way it ended. I didn't like everything that happened at the end. So this for me, there's some really cool fights that I want animated so bad, like some really cool fights, because that's what Bleach was. Bleach at its time was ahead of its time when it came to the fight scenes. It was wild, and they were always crazy, and they only got crazier in this last arc, which is nuts. And
I totally agree.
So
I'm still waiting for the Yu Yu Hakusho revival, because there was supposed to be like a new arc.
Yes, remember there was some weird rumbles of that. You're right. Yeah, and nothing ever came of that.
I think they did announce it back when NYC they did announce it with the voice actors coming back at it, but I'm guessing it's still in the works. I'm guessing it's still being production. They haven't yet set like a release date, so maybe that's possibly because if I'm correct, they did announce it.
There was
we all got really excited about it. I remember.
So they did announce it. It's just that they're probably still in production. They're probably
because what they announced.
animated.
They announced like an OVA.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
I think it was a 2-part OVA is what they announced. So
you thought we forgot.
And they said that they're gonna bring back the cast and everything. So me myself who haven't seen it, and
I totally forgot.
I haven't seen that anime once in my life. I heard about it.
Yu Yu Hakusho is
what the heck? I almost want you to stop watching JoJo to watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
The Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho is some of the best tournament fighting arcs I've ever seen in anime.
I think that tournament arc shaped tournament arcs forever.
Yes, dude. It's insanely good.
It's so good.
Yeah. I will do it one day. Herms and Roger himself both told me to first finish JoJo, what I'm doing, and then react to Yu Yu Hakusho. To that,
there would be not that we're just all about the views, but I think the views for Yu Yu Hakusho would be nuts.
So that's what he said. Because the thing is that it's something for me to experience for the first time.
Absolutely.
So it's something like where I haven't seen, and that for myself that my brother grew up with more. And me myself, I was kind of late to the game where I just never got into it because probably old animation, whatever it was, I don't remember. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to actually watch it.
For old animation, it's clean.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's really good for the time.
I don't remember what was the reason for me to actually not watch it. I don't recall no reason.
Probably too busy playing with Bionicles or something. So you thought I wasn't listening. I'm always listening.
Losing Luffy.
See, Bionicles right here. I got all the whole collection.
Man.
I just need to actually put them here in the set. So that's a quick sneak peek.
See, Light says Yu Yu Hakusho is amazing. It is. Yes. People gonna get mad at me.
Yes, Light. There is no such thing as illegal manga. Illegal manga.
Wink. Yes.
I like Yu Yu Hakusho more than I like Hunter x Hunter. Straight up. Like, I just do.
Whoa. Okay. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't know.
Question. That is the same creator, right? That did both of the series, right?
I don't know. Actually,
I have no idea.
Because he did. I think he did. While you guys talk about it, I'm gonna search it real quick.
Like, Killua is one of the most badass secondary characters I've ever seen. I just love
so
him
was he
so much.
But so was he.
That's true though. That's so true.
Oh man, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, and like Hunter x Hunter's GOAT status, straight up. Like, don't really get me wrong. And I can say that because I have watched a few episodes now. Okay, all right, internet. I've watched a few episodes. I can already tell GOAT tier, straight up.
It is.
Yu Yu Hakusho. And maybe that's my nostalgia talk. Maybe I'll admit that could be it, but still, Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty damn good. So,
I mean, I definitely wouldn't say that you're wrong. I just don't know. I would really.
It is the same creator, so it's the same creator. So
okay, that makes sense.
Technically, I can't be wrong. So yeah,
that's insane. They're both so good. They're definitely in my top 10 favorite anime of all time. Hands down.
Yep. I wouldn't disagree with you.
He also made a series called Level E on Weekly Shonen Jump. If you guys know about that, I don't know about
Never
that.
heard of that.
No.
So he made that one for 2 years, from 1995 to 1997. He did made Yu Yu Hakusho, and that was for 4 years. And then Hunter x Hunter, and then it says from 1998 to ongoing still, even though that's a long break of ongoing.
Yeah, hiatus. But yeah, like Yusuke is definitely the better protagonist. Yusuke is
absolutely.
He's such a cool character.
Yusuke is still one of my top 5 protagonists. Period.
Yeah,
he's great.
It's like he's Goku and Vegeta rolled into one character.
But then he also has Kubabara.
They have the green that has the light pistol, the
spirit gun.
Yeah, spirit gun.
I've seen that in GIFs, or is that in memes, or from the people that does RDC World. I have seen them do those type of jokes, but
because they know they're cultured.
Yeah, I'm cultured too. I have some blind spots. All right, I have some blind spots, not too many, but I have some blind spots. So I do my best.
You must be real confused when he shows up at Anime House, huh? You don't understand why he's one of the OGs. Oh no, you missed a whole plot point. That's messed up. If you're not,
you're breaking up, Ray, right there.
Bruh. Wow.
Okay, you're good now.
And we lost Ray.
We lost Ray.
It's just us.
It went from 4 to 2 now. So James, how you doing? How you doing today? How's this so far? How's your quarantine?
It's great. It's great, dude. I love being at home. Everything that I love is at home. All of my consoles, my computers, all of my tech, my studio. I'm great. I have a couple podcasts I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be staying busy. What about you?
I'm good. Planning to finish the JoJo edit to have it out for tomorrow morning, and then after that, I'm gonna definitely for sure have watch ID Invaded, because I'm behind on that. So I want to watch that because I'm behind on ID Invaded, because it's just winter season of anime is about to actually end this next week, or in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. They're about to end.
Yeah,
so
I'm behind on that and Darwin's Game right now.
Darwin's Game, I recommend you to watch Inspector and also ID Invaded. Darwin's Game got a bit slow, but if you just want to finish it, then go ahead. But ID Invaded, I'm more intrigued by it because I want to see the story kind of wrap up. So that's what I'm more curious about.
Yeah.
And while also I'm trying to catch up to slowly is with Beastars right now, because I'm also finishing off 3 episodes left with Beastars, and you just started Beastars as well, right?
Yeah. How many episodes is it?
12.
Okay. Yeah. Episode 2 started off really good. Like we're getting into like his bloodlust and stuff, so we're getting interested.
So just to talk about with Beastars real quick, Beastars is intriguing because it talks about segregation and racism so well, but it doesn't feel forced. It feels such realism, such a human show, but the characters are actually animals. So it's very intriguing about the division of about the herbivores and
the herbivores and the carnivores.
It's very interesting about this. So I like the way it tackles, and plus the CG don't bother me. It's so well done.
I like it.
It's a nice mix of CG and 2D animation, so it's very nice.
For sure. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot right now from what I'm seeing. I'm definitely going to finish it up. I'm curious to see where it goes, because I've seen like spoilers on Twitter. So I'm like, how do we get from where this begins to that?
And I can't wait for you to get into some scenes that throws me off. I can't wait for you to meet some of the characters. So if you I'm not getting to the spoilers. I'd rather just you watch it, you experience it, and then if you do finish by next week and Ray as well watches it, we can just do a whole review about Beastars and plus Castlevania, because there's something that's in the books, guys, that we want to talk about Castlevania about season 3. But James and Ray are behind season 1, 2, and 3, so that's something that we can't just force them to watch, even though we are all quarantined. But that's something that we try and take our time and to talk about. So it's very exciting.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish Beastars. I will be caught up on It Invaded. I will be caught up on My Hero Manga by the next episode. I promise. I'm going to put it on the calendar and I will be caught up.
That's great. Something that were also it was on the news that Sam put was about the quarantine. Oh, Sam's back as well.
Sam's back.
I live again.
So perfect timing. I was about to bring up in the topic that with the quarantine also happening, AMC theaters got closed down. So that means no premiere movie coming back to theaters in April. No
At minimum 6 weeks, dude.
Yeah,
minimum 6 weeks.
Minimum, and James also posted it on his website on the Careful Spoilers, saying that it's from 6 to 12 weeks maximum so far put out. Who knows, it will be stretched out on anything. And also, Digimon movie also got canceled for this week coming up. The 25th was supposed to be released. And also, the two cons that got canceled right now is Anime Boston and A-Con Convention. And many bars, Disney things got closed down for. So, James, how do you feel about this?
I mean, it's necessary, you know? It doesn't make sense because there was a point where AMC was like, well, we're not going to have more than 50 people in the theaters at once. And I was going to see Bloodshot, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not going because I don't know what might happen. And then, like, the next day, AMC closed all theaters. It's just, it makes sense. If you have too many people close together, you're going to spread the virus.
Oh, yeah,
if I remember, I think they're gonna let people rent Bloodshot for $20.
Yeah. So in 5 days you'll be able to rent. I actually think you can buy it for $20. I don't know if it's. Yeah, you can buy. You might. I think it's rent, but I thought I heard that you could buy it for $20. I know, like Invisible Man and a couple other movies, you can only rent them for $20 for 48 hours. Bloodshot might be the same thing. I would have to do more research on it, but I mean, this is good and bad. You know, like I like that I can watch all of these movies that would have been in theaters, but at the same time, when theaters open back up, I still want this to kind of be a thing. But
it has its pros and cons with this type of concept with the movie theaters, like for example, Digimon and Premiere not coming back like right now being released.
I think they said they're gonna delay it.
Yeah, it's a delay, so something like hopefully when it opens back in 6-8 weeks, hopefully with G Kids in the studio say, okay, we're gonna bring it back in June. Here's the date. So stuff like that. Hopefully, it gets possible to happen. It's just hit or miss. It just depends how they get it done. So it's a very sad news. Or maybe if they want license it to Crunchyroll or license it to Funimation or to Verve, so they can at least still stream it at the comfort of their own home. So it just depends how people feel.
I mean, I like it. Watching it on your own home, but that means like people who usually pirate these movies, they'll just literally record whatever software device that's on their computer, rent it for $20, and literally put it up onto a pirate.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's completely unavoidable because I mean, as soon as it's out on digital, it'll be available for people to torrent. So it's just going to be available for free. Exactly. I will be paying for it because these people worked really hard, and if I want to see more of these films, people have to pay for it. So I will be doing my part and paying so that I can see these amazing movies. I have surround sound at home, so it's like for me, I prefer to watch movies at home whenever I can because I control the volume. I have surround in my place. Like I have the best theater experience at home unless I'm watching Dolby. But I'm ready. I'm so excited for this.
And I just want to give a quick shout out to my girlfriend. Hey baby, how you doing? She's right there in the chat. And also Rayapollo, he disappeared because he got into it could have been exchanged back to Sam. So like he said, both of them are never in the same room. So who knows? That's very true.
Hey, we're just following the trend, you know, social distancing. Is this how it works?
I guess it depends on what you see.
Or is this more digital distancing?
Yeah, perspective. You know, one goes in, one goes out. So you know, I guess taking turns, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But eventually, soon, hopefully. But for sure, I'm kind of hoping that they don't with the Digimon movie and with Premiere, especially when they're right now pushing Premiere much earlier right now into April, like a week, like.
Well, that's not happening.
April. Yeah, that's not happening.
That's not happening.
No, not the movie theater, like the digital copy of the movie.
Yeah.
And but the DVD and Blu-ray
it's still shoot for May,
still
though.
at the same time with May.
Yeah.
But sure. I kind of do want James to watch Premiere so we can all do a movie review.
I will. I promise you that.
Most likely in May is what we have to wait for, or if anything, if James wants to buy it during digital because we get it a week earlier now, with the digital aspect of things the second week of April. So that's great for them and people trying to at least speed up the process for that. And I feel bad for the studios and with Hollywood overall, with studios in the entertainment industry, they have lost so much money with this crisis. So it's something that we all have to overcome and improve on. It's something that we all have to learn from.
I mean, if you can't help it, you can't really help it, and that's the kind of. I'm guessing this is the reason why they're letting people rent these movies digitally for $20 each, and do whatever it takes to survive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean they have to make money.
You cannot have an entire season of no movies. You will lose almost a billion.
I mean, who knows? Depending on the film, but you'll lose a lot of money
because of the corona. A lot of movies being pushed. Mulan got pushed. Fast and Furious got pushed
a whole year.
Yeah,
that's the one that got me ridiculous. A whole year. Like I get Black Widow and everything got pushed, delayed for a couple months, but for Fast 9 got pushed for a whole year. I'm like, damn, I get it.
See that release date? It's prime time though. Like that release date is the beginning of the blockbuster season. Like this is prime time.
Like
so, what would actually happen during the Emmys? And
he's back. Rayapollo's back, and we have both Sam and Ray in the same room. Wow, that's
for now.
Let's keep it this way.
Yeah, for now.
This quarantine internet, it's like jail internet. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Which internet is worse for you, Ray? This current internet or the one when you stream?
Oh, this is bad. This is real bad.
It just goes
like my phone's not connected. Nothing. It's bad.
Damn. Oh God.
Yeah.
But so, what's gonna happen when it comes to like the Emmy Awards or movie awards kind of thing? Like,
I mean, they'll have to be. I mean, by the time those award shows come around, the Oscar movies will be fine because the Oscar movies aren't gonna start until the later half of the second half of the year. So
I'm kind of hoping, like, hey, does this give anime movies a chance to? Since most of these movies getting pushed.
No.
You didn't think it worsens those chances.
We're not there yet.
Your expectations are here. Mine are always high, but for Oscar stuff, my expectations aren't even on the screen. It's just Oscars anime appreciation won't happen to by the latest 2025, 2030. That's when we will get actual appreciation in the East to actually consider, because look what happened with the movie about Parasite. So that actually was a foreign film and actually won as Best Picture. Slowly, but still it's a process.
It's live action though. It's way different than trying to put
animation is like a weird barrier for some people. They associate
the Academy is not watching anime movies. They're not watching it. They're the ones that matter. Their votes are the ones that make the nominations and the wins. Like if they're not watching it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that's true.
It took until the 2019 Oscars for a comic book movie to be nominated for Best Picture.
That is
it took that long after 10 years of them being popular. Like it's gonna take a long time.
That is very true.
Very true.
Speaking of movies, Cats won 6 worst film awards.
I mean, yeah.
Is that a record?
But who saw Cats though? I didn't.
I don't know.
Some people did.
I did
not
see Cats?
watch Cats.
I have not seen Cats yet, but I will because I love train wrecks. But dude, so the CGI controversy goes even deeper.
There's more?
There's more. So an effects house was hired to remove CGI buttholes from all of the cats.
What the fuck were y'all doing in that movie?
I don't know. The original effects, all of the cats had buttholes. And then they were like, no, we can't show this in theaters. So they had to hire another effects company to remove all of the buttholes.
Literally of anything of all the possibilities that went through my head in that split second, that was not the thing I thought you were going to say.
Yep.
I don't even got a joke or even something to say. I'm just speechless.
There's nothing to say. Someone's job was removing buttholes from CGI cats.
Could imagine
it's ridiculous.
Could imagine going home to your family and your family asks you, "What did you do? What did you do today?" I'm like, remove
so many
buttholes.
Removing buttholes.
Like I'm tired of buttholes.
Like,
and
I made a couple hundreds, maybe $1,000 just to remove buttholes.
And it's just like, wow, so that's your day of job, just to remove buttholes from every person in that movie of CG.
Release the butthole cut.
Oh my god! Hashtag release the butthole cut. We want to.
My director friend Aaron put that on his story yesterday. I'm like, what is happening? Are you kidding me? Like. There was just not a plan for this movie.
For those of you that are watching, yes, go please hashtag release the butthole.
Please do. For those that do it, please do. We will retweet it and just tag us. We will retweet that.
Absolutely will.
I will just. Oh my god! Release the butthole cut.
That's a little too much That's a little too much information.
That is literally I did not know that's where that was conversation was going to go.
Oh my god! When it
I'm
comes
happy
to all the TP fine, all that stuff. There has to be some butts, and apparently someone had to do the holes. Yeah, but
I don't know where was that line going with you, Sam. I was like, where are you going with this?
I don't know either, but
I was like,
he tried.
Too ridiculous in there.
But I want to ask before we end with the show in a bit. What do you guys think of the Pokemon Twilight episode 3?
Hop is still a jerk.
We need to protect Wooly.
Protect Wooloo at all costs. Yeah. Wooloo is adorable. I love that little Pokemon.
It's adorable. You know, having little horns out saying, yeah, Charizard. I'm like, no, it gets trying so cute. Like, and things, he kept saying, like, we need to be like Charizard. I'm like, no, be like your own self. You have your own Pokemon. You are your own
go and evolve your own Wooloo, dummy.
I was bored out of my mind.
Moves, or go train.
Wait, James,
it wasn't cute enough for you, James?
I was bored out of my mind. So I watched all 3 episodes. And I was like, oh, I hate all of these.
Wait, what?
Oh, man.
I hate them.
Favorite.
They're so boring. I was like, well, at least there's 6 minutes apiece and they're over.
Wow.
God dang it, James.
I will never watch them ever again. I can't recommend that anyone watches them because they're boring as fuck.
God dang it, James. We got
this is the same studio that's going to be doing Bleach, right?
I mean, that's fine. Okay. It's not shorts like this. It's like, I get it.
James,
teamwork and inspiration and yada, yada, yada. Don't care.
Did you at least enjoy the animation?
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, then that's good. That's going to be Bleach animation.
That's the only thing that matters.
So you didn't enjoy the message about episode 2, you know, training for your Machop and everything? You know,
I get it. I just don't care. I just don't care. I get it. I just don't care.
James
confirmed. James hates Pokemon.
Yep. Heartless person.
I love Pokemon.
Nope, no, you don't.
He's heartless.
I'm like, these are the people that are in the game.
Us in the future.
So we have a comment, an interesting comment. This is James' friend Bryce Jackson says, "Only the furries want the boho cut."
Wow. Maybe they do.
Maybe they do. Maybe they do.
That means that it'll be a hashtag and it'll actually happen. They are many and they are powerful.
I mean, at this point, you have to release the Blu-ray. Just do it.
I hope that it's just a.
If just right there is a perfect gift, just to have Ray just right there with that.
Please don't. Gift. Buttholes are not that big, okay? Just so everybody's clear.
Is that we know of, you know, there's animals that too have buttholes, you know.
Nope, you've gone too far now.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Nope.
No.
Moving on.
Nope.
Moving on.
Bruh.
Ray, Sam, what else do we talk about?
Well, did you guys talk about the Kimetsu no Yaiba video game?
Yeah, we already talked about all the news.
A little bit.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I was actually interested. Well, your series not only getting a movie, it's also getting a video game that's literally 2 years now.
Well, no, I mean, it's doing well. Like this is what you expect. Like this is the what you get. You do well, you get a movie, you get a video game.
I mean, I'm also interested. Like, it's gonna be a PS4 game and a mobile game at the same time.
Yeah, I was telling Miguel and Ray, like, I'm not playing it if it's not like DBZ Kakarot. I want an open world game. I want an open world game where I can go to different regions and hunt demons and kill them. But if I can't do that, I don't care. I'll watch gameplay. What you're saying sounds
amazing. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but
I'll watch gameplay. I'm not paying for that. I'm sorry.
Sadly, it's not happening ever.
I mean, it might happen in the future. Who knows? I would love for them to take Kakarot and use it as an example for games that they should do going forward.
That was the perfect way to do a game like that. And I feel like Demon Slayer is the perfect game. You have a world filled with demons and you're playing as a demon slayer. It's what you do. So you would travel. You can go on the train. You can go to different regions.
It would be very
hunt
short,
and become a better demon slayer.
I don't think it would be super
form
short.
techniques and.
I think
let them build it up some more.
I mean, they're not gonna they're gonna follow the same pace of where the anime stopped. I'm pretty sure they'll do it after the movie. They'll stop after the movie, maybe, because like even with the My Hero Academia 1 Justice 2, they stopped after the overhaul arc, and yeah, they needed to stop where the anime stops. They can't spoil from the game. Can't really spoil to the anime.
Well, let me tell you about a little movie that I saw called Two Heroes Rising. They threw all that out the window. It spoiled everything.
They just said, fuck that shit.
Yep.
They said, hey, you're not gonna ask questions. You're not gonna know this shit. Well, too bad. Like, you are.
It basically said, if you don't ask no questions, you're gonna have a good time.
Pretty much. And you'll find out later. All of the information will be filled in for you.
Or if not, go to Weekly Shonen Jump and read the manga for $1.99. There you go.
Literally less than a coffee a month.
It is.
Yeah. Deku's air cannon technique. You saw it in the movie. 3 episodes since the movie came out? Now you know how he got it and what it does.
Yep.
And what do you have to do to get it?
He's basically perfected it now, so yeah.
And plus with what Light said, One Punch Man Season 3 with good schedule and great animation. Good luck to that because it depends. Studio in Japan, it just depends scheduling. There, like we spoke about with workers in Japan and animation, they need a great insurance company, stuff like that. We spoke about this a while ago. I just lost my train of thought because it's rain. Woo.
Not the corona. I have allergies.
Let's hope so. You know, I should put a mask right here on my mic.
It's just allergies.
But yeah, with
good.
One Punch Man,
cool.
it's just hopeful that they get a good studio to continue animating it and the same people, and also just
Madhouse, please come back, please, please, Madhouse.
They got My Hero now. They ain't got to go back.
My best advice for One Punch Man is that you should not rush to come out in a year or 2 or 2 years. Look at some anime. They take the time. Take your time with the series. There's a fandom for it. People love it, so take your time for it.
There's enough source material though. Season 2 was just so boring. Like, besides Garo, like there was nothing else in season 2 that really interests me. I didn't really care about the animation. There's so much in the manga. Like, there's so much to do. Like,
you know who I would love Madhouse to animate? Sorry, I'm completely taking this away. I want them to do Sword Art Online.
Yes, dude, that would be sick. I want Madhouse to do everything. I love Madhouse.
So, by the way,
I like the Football though.
I like it too, but like I think Madhouse could do some wild stuff with Sword Art. But they did one of my favorite seasons of Ippo, by the way. But they co-animated it with Mappa, so that season was nuts.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all need to watch Ippo. Like that, like the anime, the animation in Ippo.
Ippo? I don't read Ippo.
Oh no, I thought you did with George before. That's why.
I don't read Ippo.
But you should read Ippo. Ippo's great.
I know. It's good.
But it's as long as One Piece. Though.
That's
It is long.
That's 1,300 chapters. I don't have time for that.
You're quarantined. You could read 22 chapters a day and be caught up in 3 weeks.
That's most likely true. Just like James can right now with One Piece. Then now that he has free time with My Hero. I would laugh. If James chose One Piece over My Hero.
That won't happen, but
if he's just happening just to choose 900 chapters
over
My Hero.
You saying that out loud made my nose hurt. Don't do that.
Yes, I say skip season 2 and go to season 3 for Sword Art Online. If you could just watch like episode 0 of season 3, that could give you an entire recap of season 2. That's perfectly fine.
I love season 2. It's not as good as season 1, but I love it.
Yeah,
I don't have any issues.
Same here. With me, season 2 is not the best, but it's still enjoyable. So if you want to just kick back, watch the dub, spend a good 5 hours watching it, go for it.
Dub is so good. Watch the dub.
So I definitely judge it. But season 3, the best of SAO, so good.
Season 3 is
coming back April 25th. That me and Sam will be reacting to it on a weekly basis on Saturdays. Yes, that's what kick plug.
Nice,
for sure.
I mean, it's
guys,
our show.
we should wrap it up, guys. James,
Let's take us home.
what are your plugs?
Yeah, James? You guys know you can follow me everywhere at carefulforspoilers.com on the C4S podcast. The next one we're going to be doing is talking about my top five picks for the best Outbreak movies. So stay tuned for that. Oh, then we're going to pick one of those Outbreak movies, and Mia and I are going to review those together. On Best One, Worst One, we're going to be doing spy movies on the next episode. And then we might be getting into some other types of movies. I don't want to spoil it for you now, but we're wrapping up our crime series, and we're going to be moving into another series that's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned on carefulforspoilers.com for everything.
Bet. I mean, hits a little too close to home right now, so I might wait. But dude, no.
Watch Contagion. Contagion is freakily close to what's happening with the coronavirus right now.
We're living it right now.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Except Contagion is a lot more aggressive. Conspiracy but it's weird.
On it. I don't want this. I don't like it. But you know what I do like? Anime and video games. And on my stream, on twitch.tv/Rayapollo, we're playing My Hero Wants Justice and probably some Ori and the Will of the Wisp is the name of the game. Wisps. But no, we're playing My Hero Wants Justice 2, and it's a little indie game that you might have heard of by a little small series that you might have heard about from, Japan. So you might want to come watch that. Follow me on Twitter, also Rayapollo, and I'll talk with you about video games and not about CGI buttholes. So,
and about CGI buttholes, wow, follow me at Legendary Vag everywhere. Twitter, IG, anime _ Twitter and IG. I'm not breaking. I'm still going. Patreon, support us there. Join our Discord server of Anime Lady, Rayapollo, Careful Spoilers. Everything is down below of the description where to find us. Write this information of everywhere we can find us. Sam, take us home.
Guys, thank you guys for listening. You can follow me at Sam the Manga Man at all social media. I hope you enjoy our episode, our weird, crazy episode. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace, guys.
Enjoy the bohos, guys. Bye-bye.
Stop it!
Bohos.
Where's the lamb sauce?